So, who wants to give the last time on the Tales of Aramoi?
Well, seeing how it's only like me and Kuma, um,
It's got to be one of you.
yeah. So we woke up, normal and stuff, and got told it was like the day after the incident with the coyote at school. So, um, all our parents got called and saying like, hey, um, we didn't there's no school today. So Kelly went over to Riley's, interact with him a little bit, found out that Mr. Mittens, Sir Mittens, is actually a mongoose. Um, so that's the thing. Then we decided to go walking around a little bit, through the town. We ended up seeing William. William showed us one of those red pears with legs over by the dumpster and told us that to see who has been dumping those things. William then brings up the uh, technically it was both William and Kuma in the sense of things of uh going to the warehouse, where we had a Walking Dead moment where a zombified um alien parasitic infected human that's been clearly dead for quite some time now chased us around as Riley stole a knife with a odd orange liquid in its handle. We made it back to the junkyard where James kind of happened to show up with plot convenience of having one of those red pears, and Kelly stabbing, taking the knife and kind of stabbing it to see what would happen. Um, was not kind of a pretty sight in the sense that the thing kind of exploded in the sense of mist and steam, basically. Also, James now is in the loop of the hidden lab with the fact of there is William's dad in it. William had a fun time, kind of teasing James about that. Um, when we kind of brought him down. So yeah, James is now in the loop of things, and we now have a knife, which Kelly had figured out that we only have about 3 more uses out of this knife before the substance that's in the handle kind of runs out, because each time you use the knife, some of the um, whatever liquid is inside said knife gets drained out. And yeah, that's what happened. Hello?
Yeah.
We're listening.
And for those curious, today is the following Wednesday, so the next day.
Oh god. Okay.
Yep.
Hmm.
No time skip till this one's figured out, I guess.
Oh.
Aw, shit. Here we go.
Okay.
So, I'll first preface with, uh, once again, school has just kind of been canceled, and there's been an announcement that, due to the nature of things, they've decided to move spring break a bit early. So you guys essentially have the whole week and the following Monday off.
Cool.
So, hell, today being Wednesday, you don't have school, then Thursday, Friday, the weekend, and then the Monday after the weekend, and then on that Tuesday after that, you guys will be heading back to school. Woo!
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So, how's
Okay.
everyone's morning?
Lots and lots of drugs.
No, no.
Oh my god. So, um, I mean, Kelly probably just wakes up normally, um, gets herself prepared and dressed, I'm guessing we got word the night before, like the night, like last night sort of deal, on like parents being called and such, on telling the kids, "Hey, you got summer break early."
Spring break, yeah, but
No, spring break. My bad.
yeah.
But still,
Sure.
okay. Seeing how spring break, so then she kind of like grabs her bag that she tends to carry around that for non-school uses in the sense of things. Um, she she takes a few glances at her drawings that she's drawn in the past. Specifically, the one specific drawing that she had an odd. She does not like the feeling of currently because of the knife she has in her drawer. She takes out the knife and puts it into her bag to carry it along with her. Um, she goes in the kitchen, which my normal guess is her dad's not around, and
He
her
is not there at the moment.
yeah, and her mom's probably downstairs because
Yep.
this is a little bit on the later side of things for Kelly waking up on.
Mm-hmm.
So she grabs some breakfast and stuff like that, and heads downstairs and goes, "Hey ma, I'm gonna walk around town a little bit."
All right. Be safe.
Will do. And with that, Kelly kind of heads out and starts walking around.
Mm. All right.
Allison did not sleep.
Oh, why is that?
Probably because they were trying to watch the monster they put in the box.
Hmm.
He's
I
like,
mean, it's
probably.
in there.
Yeah, they're probably just kind of watching that idly all night. So they probably just kind of, after they've had their breakfast and such, because they didn't put on pajamas or anything, because they knew they were going to sleep. Just
Mhm.
went, got on their bike after putting the box on the back of it. Just kind of started riding town. So pretty simple morning.
Fair enough. All right. Who would like to go next?
Trevor? Right? Riley? Who wants to go?
Alright. Let's see. I mean, since it's spring anymore, probably won't be wearing them constantly, so he's just gonna grab the gloves from the nightstand, just shove them in his fucking pants pocket. Actually, grab his little fucking his other backpack full of nothing but music, and just kind of like sling that over his shoulder and be like, screw it, I'll walk around town for a bit. Nothing else going on.
All right. Riley.
Oh boy, let me just. All right, we're good. I had to crack my knuckles real quick for this.
Ooh.
No. I've actually been preparing for this for quite some time now. Don't worry about it.
Oh god.
Well, I was gonna have music, but it's like I'm not gonna be able to find non-copyrighted music that was gonna be good for this. So I'm just gonna go as it is. So again, respawn, stop me if you've heard this one before. If I'm overstepping my boundaries.
No, go right ahead with your strange, sad dreams.
How dare you judge me? No, this one isn't
That
sad. Don't worry.
strange little man.
Oh, this one's not sad. Okay, it's not sad.
I'm kind of balancing it. It's fine. I've nerfed
Oh my
myself in some
god.
way, shape, or form. Okay, so he is right down the circuit and said it is dream time. Let's go.
Good lord.
No, it'll be fine. So picture this room. If anyone's watched Willy Wonka before, the white room. That's
Hmm.
it. All right, that's our background for today. It's just a white room.
Okay.
Nothing in it. Nothing in it but a table and 2 chairs. Okay? Riley's on the floor, kind of just sitting there, pretzel leg, looking around the room. He's not. He feels like he should be scared or nervous, but he isn't. He seems strangely calm in the situation at hand. He walks over to the table and chairs and sits there and takes a seat. He's not sure what he's waiting for, but he has an urge that he needs to wait for someone, that he's expecting someone to meet him at this table and chairs in this white room where there are no other doors. It's just 4 walls, a ceiling, and a floor. As he's looking around, he turns to the chair, and there's someone sitting there. And it's him. But something's different. His eyes of this somewhat mirrored-like individual of himself are not the green and white that they usually are. It's just white. And as he sits there, there's a plethora of questions going through his head. And with that, the mirrored image of himself responds, stating, "What are you?" He looks at himself. He looks at his hands. And as he looks back up, he's back at the street. His mom it's the same thing as before. This time, through the image of Trevor. He was looking through the eyes of Trevor, who had laid the final blow on Mom. And as Mom's body falls again like it did so many times before in his dreams, he looks over and he sees the mirrored image of Riley with the white eyes piercing the darkness. He doesn't know where it came from, doesn't know what's going on, but he feels this rage boiling inside him. As, without even prompting to or even knowing how doing so, he starts walking forward. He has this urge, this desire, this almost natural feeling to place harm on this mirrored image of himself. And as he raises a hand, gloved hand, I guess not his hand in particular, but Trevor's, with the gloves on, he comes inches to the mirrored face before he wakes up. As he's sitting there in bed, leaned up against the wall, trying his best to recover, he looks at his hands once more. Nothing different, nothing changed. The simple, normal hands that he's always had. And he wonders what kind of change will this day bring? And he gets up and does his morning routine.
Good fucking lord!
Did I do good?
We have fun here.
Oh my god!
I hope I did good. I kind of, like I said, I worked on that for a while. I was kind of trying to contemplate that, so that's how it is.
That's fair.
Good lord, you guys.
Hey, I work hard on this shit. When there's no boundaries, I try to go creatively.
This man has strange dreams based on the trauma he's faced in his life.
Is that bad? It's called
No.
character development.
It's fairly normal, honestly.
That's how shit works.
I've always stabbed him with the funky knife.
No.
Oh my god.
Funky.
It's great, I swear. The traumatization really puts a lemony flavor to life.
Hmm.
Ah, yes, a lemony flavor as if you are rubbing lemon in a wound.
Anyway, we were doing something, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Oh my
So-
god.
You all have now had your morning routines and whatnot. Where do you go? What do you do? Tell me what you're doing. Most of you have left your homes.
Kelly's kind of just roaming around a little bit. I'm just gonna move my pieces to random places. Just to as
Alright.
she's walking around.
This long road.
Long road.
Kelly and Trevor just like aimlessly wandering town. Meanwhile, Allison, haha, long road on bike.
He's fine. I brought Mr. Squishy with me.
Mr. Squishy, what the fuck?
Oh my god, it's the thing that he named.
a
I
box
hope
that
you
I
haven't
found.
actually tried. I hope you haven't actually tried like squeezing him at all.
No,
boy.
they just have him in a box and they're bringing him back to town.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no! You're going to start a pandemic.
Burn.
You are going to start a pandemic, Agent. Just no.
Oh my god.
Listen, I'm labeled the chaotic one constantly, so why not be chaotic?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
chaotic and there's terrorism.
Oh my god.
Well, you know what? One's better than the other.
I was,
One can get you arrested for war crime.
That's fine.
I mean,
So,
true.
we could easily say Kelly and Trevor bumped into each other.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
This is a normal thing.
Hey Trevor.
Uh,
Um. So some stuff happened yesterday.
see.
Tell you about it later. Once we get Allison and Riley. Because Riley was with me when chaos happened yesterday.
Yes, and Allison wasn't around for it. Wow, I'm surprised.
So, you just wandering around?
Yeah, nothing else going on.
Fair enough. I'm kind of in the same boat. Wanna go to Riley's and see what's up with. How's he doing?
Sure.
Okay. Kelly and Trevor's gonna start heading over to Riley.
To the
Bruh.
treehouse.
Yeah, the not yet built treehouse that only has like one room, which is Riley's room.
I mean, by the time you guys hit the next time skip, it'll have a bit more because it's finally like, not winter when it's hard to build.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So we can finally get our base of operation.
Quote unquote. Until it gets blown up. Or burned. Or, I don't know, infested. Either way.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. What was I gonna? Oh yeah. Riley's gonna get his backpack with the stone in question. As well as a notebook full of the things and the components necessary to rebuild a project that he's been working on for some time now that everyone knows about, except for I guess maybe a few people who aren't in the loop with that particular thing. As per my checklist, I still need 3 other things. With that in mind, I will take backpack and notebook and get ready to move out from the treehouse at some point in time. So if friends come along before friends run into Riley in treehouse, then they should bump into him in the tree at some point in time.
Fair
And
enough.
by God, look at the time.
Kelly's gonna go up and knock.
Riley would jump at first, still trying to recover from what happened, and just holster the backpack across his back, and then you can see his sleeves if you were there to puff out a little bit, and he'd look over the side and be like, "Oh, hi guys, how's it going?
Sup?
Hey Riley.
You guys can come on up if you want. I'm just getting ready for a move out."
Oh, plan on hanging out and roaming around the town?
Well, I need to be somewhere in particular. I'll explain it when you guys come on up.
Okay. Kelly gets up and goes in.
It's like, oh,
Okay. As you guys come up to a certain extent, you can see Riley is a little bit more jumpy than usual, which, again, might be pertaining to what happened yesterday. It could be something else. Who knows? Riley would just kind of pack up some of his stuff in the backpack in question and be like, "Okay, so I have a plan. To be honest, it's a pretty shitty plan, but might work.
What's your plan this time?
I've been getting closer to some of the parts I need for the gun in question. I just need a few more components. I know there's an electronics store behind your place, Kelly, and I just need to go there and see if they have everything that I need.
Hmm.
Problem is, I don't think I have any cash around here unless the stinking thingy finder has a metal detector option on it, which it is a metal detector, but I think it only finds these weird rocks. Which, by the way, I am carrying
Well,
a rock.
excuse me?
Yeah, I found one by the treehouse.
Oh, great. Okay.
It wasn't technically too hard, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I just need some more bits and pieces, and I should be able to, with time, rebuild the gun.
We still need to explain what happened yesterday to Allison and Trevor.
Oh, yeah, right. Have you seen Allison?
Slow screen pan across town.
What a transition.
What a transition. What is Allison up to?
They're
Where is
just
Allison?
biking around.
Biking around.
They're
Biking through
not doing
town with a
anything crazy.
box.
Yep, a box with a monster.
How can I make this interesting?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
fuck.
'Cause
Oh,
I mean,
fuck.
this wouldn't be fun if I didn't do something right
You
now.
fuck around with a kid in a box with with a demonic creature inside.
I gotta do something.
Oh,
Let
no.
me look at my box of bullshit and let me see what I got.
Oh,
Ooh,
my God.
Cthulhu.
Ooh, Cthulhu. I see.
Oh, that's what I'm naming it. It's not Mr. Squishy, it's Cthulhu now.
Oh my god.
Uh, Allison.
Yes.
So you're biking along the sidewalk, yeah?
Oh
Kind
no.
of?
Just kind of biking along, yeah?
Yeah.
Kind of going this way,
Yeah.
yeah? You wanna know what you see?
It's the car. It's the CEO's
the
car.
car. The car, they're gonna take him.
You see a big black car pulling out onto the main road, and it's a bit wobbly. And as it turns, you get clear view that one of its tires is kind of fucked up.
It's the CEO's car.
It may very well be.
Do we know anyone else with a wobbly tire car?
Good point. Now, Allison, do you want the good news or the good news?
Good news and good.
I
That's
get the feeling
50-50.
one of those is a bad news in disguise.
It's a ruse, it's an imposter.
Sure, give me the bad news.
Well, you see, there is no bad news, because the good news is it turns and heads the other way.
Mm-hmm.
And the good news is a certain individual gliding by on a skateboard seems to be casually following it from a small distance.
The spy.
It is William.
It is Le Spy.
To throw Mr. Squishy, also known now as Cthulhu, into the director boy's car.
Oh no, no.
We can't stop him. We can't stop
No
him.
one can, because you guys pulled a bruh moment and went up to the treehouse.
What do you mean that's a bro moment?
We didn't think such things would happen.
Well, look what happened. Now someone's gonna die.
We need to have like
we left the chaos unattended for more than 5 minutes.
we need an Allison protection plan. Do we have an APP on us? We need an Allison protection board, honestly, to make sure Allison's bullshit doesn't affect the city. All right, we
I'd
put
probably
roadblocks
just-
here and here.
What are you gonna do,
I'd
Agent?
probably go right along by William and just kind of idly talk with him.
All right. So with a little bit of effort, you manage to catch up with William, who's not going incredibly fast. I mean, the CEO's car is not a very fast one.
So, where exactly is William at on the board? So I can just move my token over there.
Let's say he's around here at the moment.
You have an icon for him.
Oh yeah, that's right, I do.
And out here got an icon. There you go.
I forget sometimes.
There we go. Hey,
So
William.
he's around there at the moment, and you guys are going to be slowly moving along as he continues to tail the CEO's car.
Yeah. Hey, William.
Oh, hey, Allison.
You seen where the guys have gone?
No, haven't seen him today.
Kind of odd. So how goes the thingamabobber?
Well, keeping an eye on him, and I'm currently a little suspicious where he might be headed.
Got any ideas?
I mean, there ain't a whole lot out this side of town.
That's fair. Lumber, the junk, and Jim's. Dude, William, have you seen any police around recently?
They've
We
been
have
kind of
seen
they've been
nothing
kind of busy.
with what?
Well, I mean, there's that whole thing at the school on Monday.
True.
They're out in the forests, out past the school, trying to find anything.
Yeah, I see.
So as usual, they're looking in all the wrong places.
Makes sense. Anything, I guess, of note happen, I guess? Or find anything of useful information?
Did some investigating with Kelly and Riley yesterday, but I think they got a better idea of what went down than I do. I just kind of assisted and offered advice.
What were y'all investigating?
Oh, one of the Weasel's warehouses.
Y'all went to a Weasel's warehouse?
Didn't feel like we could make much progress until we took a look into their business, and we did.
But you're telling me you guys went in?
Inside a warehouse, yeah.
I'm going to talk with those two later.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
I'm the Weasel head is going.
Well, he's either going out of town to the lumber yard, or, and as he gets to that or, you and William would both be able to see as he takes a left turn and goes into the junkyard.
No.
Ooh,
That can't be good.
not good.
William's just gonna go ahead and go across the road and kind of hide near the car wash and try to watch as best he can through the fence, through like the chain link fence into the junkyard.
Yeah, I'd probably hide my bike in the tree.
From as far back as the car wash is, and through the fence and Scruffy's office and junk, you guys wouldn't have a very good view, but you'd be able to hear most of what's happening, considering it's kind of quiet out this side. You'd be able to hear as the car comes to a stop and the engine ceases, and then door opening, door closing. And then you two would be able to hear the sound of Scruffy's office door kind of squeaking open, and some heavier footsteps walking away from where you guys are. And you two would be able to hear some very quiet, especially at this distance, growling. 2 sets of it, in fact.
The dogs.
And for the most part, things are silent otherwise. Aside from you guys hearing Scruffy kind of grumble, almost drowned out by the dogs, and saying very simple one-word responses along the lines of, nah, nope. Until finally he just tells him, get on off my property. I won't have you here again on such nice terms. And you guys would hear the sound of a door opening, of a car door opening, and a car door closing. And you'd hear the car start up again and start to drive away. Then you'd hear Scruffy going back into his office and closing the door after himself. And then a
I'm
few
gonna go
moments later,
check.
you'd see the CEO's car driving back down the road.
I might go see what was up. I already have a good idea of what it was.
Yeah, same here.
You gonna
It's
go
a good
keep
thing.
tailing him?
I'd like to check on Scruffy as well.
Alright.
It's a good thing that man's as stubborn as he is. All it would take is him deciding he didn't like us much anymore, and that might be the end of everything.
Yeah.
He kind of walks around the edge of the junkyard to go check on Scruffy.
I'd walk with him.
Heads in the junkyard, knocks on the door, and Scruffy looks out through his window. He kind of slides the window open so he can talk to you guys through it. Hey there, William, Allison.
The weasel's up to no good again, Mr. Scruffy.
Just trying to swing by and throw money around. Fortunately, there ain't exactly many products they can buy out that I need.
Well, that's good. They didn't do nothing to you, did they?
Nah, just idle threats they can't really actually hold over me.
The animals okay?
They just can sense evil, you know?
Well, they're pretty good
Dogs.
at it then.
Yeah, nah, the dogs are fine. Bastard thought to come in here and threatened to buy up all the dog food coming into town, so I couldn't feed him. Joke's on him, though. I know plenty of hunters in the area I can just buy some scrap meat off of. Don't make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
But that is around the point I told him to get out of here. Just 'cause his threats don't mean much don't mean I appreciate him trying.
That's fair.
You kids thought up any plans to get rid of him yet? I don't exactly want to see any man die, but I don't exactly appreciate him existing in this town.
Hopefully, Riley, Kelly, and Trevor can think of something, or at least have been talking about something whilst we've been out here.
Alright. Well, I wish you all the best of luck with finding some way to drive him out of town. Preferably forever, but
That's
suppose
the
we'll see how
plan.
things play out.
Have a good day, Scruffy. Same with you, William.
See you.
So, I'd collect my bike and start biking back into town.
Alright. William will head along with you, and while you guys travel, let's go ahead and jump back to the others. How are things at the treehouse?
Really? Can I? Are you good?
You can tell with his body that he'd been through something that he doesn't want to talk about. But he's trying his best to put on a mask and put his focus on his project the most more than anything else. I'm fine. I just, like I said, I've been really focused on this for the past couple of days, and
You see Kelly
with a
cross her arms
don't do
with
that.
with a concerned look on her face.
Don't do that. You're gonna make me feel guilty. Just let me just do this, alright? I need to focus on this right now.
I'm also worried. Dude, I'm worried about you.
As probably I'm fine. I can assure you, there's nothing wrong. Like I said, I've been just focusing on this project a lot. I want to get this, with all that we've been through, especially yesterday, it's rough. Like I said. Anyway, I wanted to see if I could stop by the electronics store to see if there are any of the parts I needed necessary to rebuild the penumbra gun or repair it. I was actually gonna go by myself right now, but if if you guys are here and want to come along, we can. We can find Allison along the way.
Sure then, but if we do see Allison, I say we come back here so we can explain to Allison and Trevor what happened yesterday.
I mean, I would think you would have explained to Trevor along the way what happened.
I'm sorry, from what happened yesterday, it was not safe to straight up say, "Hey, we took something out in broad daylight." You think?
You just explained it to him now, but I mean, I get it.
I also want to go in one go and not repeat myself.
Your point is correct. I get it. All right. I guess I'll grab my stuff, but like I said, don't be jumping around in my backpack for stuff if I leave it behind. The stone in question is there, and I don't have a proper containment for it yet. So
If
just
you need a containment, I can get something for you.
well, like I said, if everything's there, I can probably find something in the electronics store. Might
If
need to go digging around in garbage though, because I don't have no money. So
I have some allowance money.
you sure you want to spend it on this? I mean,
Kelly just gives you a look like,
okay, fine. He walks past the group, and you can kind of notice he's giving you guys a large area of space as he walks by and heads towards the hatch down to the bottom of the treehouse and be like, "We going or what?"
at some point I want to talk to you, Riley.
Hey, that's fine as long as the topic's acceptable. With that, he hops down towards the ground and gets ready to walk towards the town.
Kelly follows. Trevor, you following?
Yeah. We just going.
We just going.
We just going.
I just go.
Hell yeah. Anyway,
And there they go.
I'd think you two would have bumped into Allison by now. I mean, it's not really hard to miss a orange-streaked girl running around on a bicycle.
She also lives on in the fucking woods and takes like 5 minutes to get here.
Yeah.
That's true. We should get her a bell.
No, let's not give her a bell.
She would probably annoy us with it.
Allison, you moving?
Yeah, he's been moving idly this entire time, so
All right. Well,
probably be about here.
Alright. With that, we make it to the electronics store. Ta-da.
For plot convenience, we go up.
Yeah, I was gonna say plot convenience, get your asses up here. We can go to Blockbuster together.
hey, what's up, everybody?
Oh, hello.
Blockbuster? You mean Best Buy?
Sure, whatever.
Blockbuster's was a movie store.
I'll take abandoned Blockbusters for DVRs instead of anything else, honestly.
Hey,
All right.
Allison. Hey,
Oh,
William.
what's up?
I have some words for you.
Yeah, and it also seems you've brought that. He just points to the box.
Yeah, I brought Mr. Squishy, also known as Cthulhu.
What?
Oh god, you named it.
Hold up. What?
Why? First off.
Why can't you just leave it at home?
Yes, you can.
Technically,
Not with
no,
my
he can't.
parents being there.
Technically, he
could've put
can't.
it- Yeah. Well, no, like just.
It makes noise. They'll probably look into it if I leave it there. I didn't sleep last night. I had to watch the damn thing.
Why
What
didn't
the
you?
fuck did you find it? Why did you name it Mr. Squishy or Cthulhu?
Because it's squishy. And it looks
This is not the time. We're in public.
Okay, what the fuck? Okay, I need to sort out that thing and what the fuck happened last night, apparently. Anyway.
Okay, the box is not coming into the electronics store. You are keeping that shit out here while I find shit.
Okay, have fun shopping. Anyway, Allison, explain.
Okay, I'm going in.
Explain
I
what-
go in.
Explain what, Trevor?
The Mr. Squishy, apparently. What the fuck have I missed?
Kelly's gonna
Mr.
follow Riley
Squish
in.
He's great. He's an angry monster. Well, he's not angry. He's afraid and wants to be eaten to make some.
Huh?
Listen, if you eat Mr. Squishy or get any of his fucking weird juice shit that's inside of him out, inside of you, it will kind of turn you into a mindless zombie.
There's a living. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Got it.
Also-
Fucking technically patient zero. Sure. Fuck it.
Kind of, there's multiple of them.
Okay.
They grow from trees.
So it's a living fruit, is what you're telling me.
Kind of.
Kelly kind of like pops her head back out of the store for a moment and just goes, "Oh, by the way, we found more of those trees."
Burn in holy fire!
I want to just feel like there's passersby going about their day and watching this orange-haired kid like wield this shoebox, and this emo kid staring at him, just like, what the fuck are you talking about? While this cool kid next to him is just trying to contemplate the conversation at hand, and this short girl with paint all over her face, and this Rambo-looking ass dude going to an electronics store, trying to ignore or ever like correlate themselves with these idiots in the first place.
Kelly does not have paint on her face.
Okay.
She has paint on her sweater, not her face.
I'm corrected.
Also, just
Any-
a statement of this Rambo-looking motherfucker walking into an electronics store made me immediately think of just Red Dawn. We
Okay.
just turn this into Red Dawn real quick.
Anyway, I'm gonna roll investigate to try to find, or just eye shop and see if I can find certain bits and pieces for the list of things I need for the penumbra gun. So, fucking bam.
Well, you see, here's the issue.
Uh-huh.
You're looking for circuitry.
Yes.
I'm gonna need a calculate roll.
Fuck.
Yeah. All right. You find a few things, a few electronical devices that you think might have the right types of like circuit boards and wiring to improvise what the penumbra gun is missing, or at the very least that could be altered without much effort.
Yeah. And honestly, I could probably use the outer casing and maybe metal bend it for housing, but I don't know. What do you think, Kelly?
I mean, you were in here looking for circuit boards, weren't you?
That's true. Yes. But I mean, if I'm buying a whole like DVR, if I'm like buying a DVR or something, or like some weird like music box thing, I could probably use the outer casing for something.
I
but
don't
I don't
think
know.
Kelly has the money for that type of
Yeah,
thing,
we'll
though.
see.
Also, that's
Listen,
another important question, Riley. Where'd you get money?
He
I
doesn't.
don't.
He doesn't have
I don't
money.
think I've worked the job unless we want to bring up that big.
Good point. You do technically have a job that we haven't actually like had you go to.
Discuss further. Yeah, it's otherwise I've been in my off time working the job, or stuff happens. We don't worry about it.
Good point.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Good
It's not a
point.
topic we wish to discuss, but it happens. I'm just gonna say it happens.
Good point. You are technically employed, so
Technically speaking.
you have some amount of money from that.
Yeah. So, but I could I wonder if they have like a bargain like spare parts bin or like broken DVRs. But that would
I mean-
risk like
I
those
mean,
bits.
you could ask at the front counter or whatever.
That's true. Can I talk to the emo guy that's probably working this place?
Wow.
He's not emo by fashion, but he's emo in mannerisms. He's just kind of blonde, a little pasty, and just kind of leaning on the counter, looking dead inside.
Okay. Riley goes up and walks up to the desk and is like, "Hey, do you have any like discounted broken devices that you don't think are gonna sell? I need some internal bits for a science project that I'm working on."
He just kind of looks at you, and then just leans back, crouches down. You hear him rustling around, and then he stands back up and places a very poor looking cardboard box on the counter next to where he'd been leaning on it. Goes back to leaning on it, and then responds to you with one hand kind of touching the box. This is all the stuff that customers have returned because it wasn't working. That clearly we shouldn't have allowed them to get a refund for, but my manager forced me to.
This is Blockbuster in a nutshell. Okay, never mind. Anyway, I look in the bin to just kind of see what we're working with here.
I mean, there's some like remote controls. There's some cords and wires, and it is the '80s. I'm not there. I think there were some game consoles by this point. So there's
Let me look
80s,
it
at
up.
least Atari.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a controller or two. But
Mhm.
as the man said, for one reason or another, customers have returned these, so they may or may not be busted in some way.
Okay. Well, yeah, because like there's like the
There's
Game
nothing.
Boy and all that stuff.
Yeah, there's nothing like an entire game console
Yeah,
or
no, I'm not expecting that.
a
Okay.
DVD player. It's mostly like controllers and wires and such for various
Okay.
things,
How much
remote
would I
control.
have made working my job that I don't talk about on a regular basis?
I mean, you also might want to ask how much.
Yeah, I was gonna say how much for the whole box?
He's just kind of cocks an eyebrow at you. He's like, just as much as you can carry, I guess. We're not probably gonna do anything with it.
Can I just take the box? How
He
much?
just kind
Like,
of he just kind of puts one hand on it and gently starts pushing it towards the edge of the counter you're on.
Like, towards Riley's direction.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, how much? Like, okay, cool. Just kind of just sits on the ground. It's like, how much am I paying for it, or can I just go with it?
He just kind of looks around the store and like leans back to look towards the door to like the employee manager area. Look, just buy at least something before you leave, and we'll call it good.
A firm. How much? Trevor, can you Google for me how much fucking a Game Boy costs in the 80s?
I'm
I'm
actually
getting-
been sitting here scrolling through the consoles that existed in the 80s. Fucking like it's literally just NES and Atari, pretty much.
Okay.
Keep in mind that as this is like quote unquote electronics slash blockbuster, there are also just snacks around the counter.
Ah.
Like there
See.
are.
Oh, the Genesis came out in the 80s. Fuck.
Okay. Wait. The Genesis? Ah. Okay. Never mind. I
89.
shouldn't. I
Anyway.
shouldn't be nerding out right now. Can I just like pick up? I wonder. No, Skittles would have been invented in the 80s. So can I just like
Fuck
grab a
yeah.
bag, grab a Skittles, and just put some money on the counter? They're like, I'll take this.
That'll be. I'm trying to think of how much like a pack of Skittles would cost in the
It
80s.
would
I think
probably-
like
Can we get
probably-
80s? Can you be our financial consultant, Trevor? Can you figure out what
It would probably
Look,
be
we'll-
really cheap in the sense of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
currency wise.
it is the 80s. We'll say it's like a dime or something, a nickel
Hell
maybe.
yeah.
It's
Okay,
not
I'll
going to be a lot.
I pull
You
out
have a
like
nickel. You have a nickel.
yeah, I was gonna say I have a nickel and I just put it on the counter. Be like, have a good day, dude. I take and I, you know what? No, screw it. I slide the Skittles his direction and be like, thanks for your service. And I leave.
You just treated the guy. You just treated the guy.
Dude gave us like a box worth of old electronics that I'll need for this. Like the dude's a champ.
All right. He prints out a receipt and tucks it into his front pocket and starts eating the Skittles.
Take the box and leave. Riley's a nice person.
Does anyone look backwards as you guys are leaving?
Kelly's gonna look back.
You see the manager seeming all huffy coming out of his office and walking over to the dude who's just casually eating the Skittles, and then he like reaches into his pocket, pulls out the receipt, and just kind of flaps it in front of the manager's face, like you can tell this was probably a "Why are you eating the merchandise?" rebutted with a "One of the customers bought it for me. Go back to sitting in your office."
Take that, management.
Get fucked, manager.
Fuck the police.
But Kelly follows Riley out of the store.
All right, we head out towards the traffic cone and the emo blockhead towards whatever the heck's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got my box of things. What
Uh,
like? Here's
Okay, so
what have you two
last
been doing?
question then. Why do we still have a zombie fruit and why have you not squished?
We're not going to talk about Agent Kelly's Allison's
you
science.
excuse me.
Everyone else first.
We're
I
not going to talk about Allison's science project until we get back to the treehouse. I don't think we need any other concerned patrons looking at you two, thinking that you guys are from the insane asylum down the street. So let's go back to the treehouse
Let's do
so I
so.
can put this stuff in there.
And also, I can explain to you guys what happened.
This is
Other
true.
I
story
was
time that
already
probably involved
told
more zombie fruit.
partially of what happened.
I don't,
Partial.
you know. Besides, we need to talk about the certain things in the forest that we've marked down and from the past that we might need Scruffy and or what I'm working on to utilize to take care of these things before it spreads any further. Let's go.
Sure, that turns into us for some reason burning the forest, so help me.
That is an option, but
How
we need to
dare
talk
you
to the
kill
fire
it?
watchman.
Alice, that's your
Alright.
job.
I was gonna say Allison's homie. Just Riley walking around with a box of electronics. That's normal. That's what kids do nowadays.
Walking around with big cardboard boxes and such.
I got me as a cardboard box. Yo, Sir Mittens will love this fucking cardboard box.
Oh, by the way, guys, we found out Sir Mittens is a mongoose.
What the fuck?
From my understanding, they're not even native to this region, and I didn't even know this was a region, but we're not going to talk about it anyway.
Fucking mountain, dude.
Listen, I'm still learning your human culture. Leave me be. We just climb up into the treehouse.
Okay, bug boy.
Bruh.
Kelly-
So Riley,
Kelly gets in side after Riley goes in first.
I
yeah,
have brought in
Riley
Mr.
kind of
Squishy.
just puts the box on the table and starts fiddling with some of the what looks like to be an Atari game controller. I'm assuming. If I'm Trevor, you're my nerd expert on this. I haven't played games past the Nintendo 64.
That wasn't even out yet, the fuck?
Exactly. That tells you what I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much like actual like big name consoles that came out in the 80s were NES, fucking Atari, and Sega Genesis.
Yeah, so I'm messing with an Atari console controller, and fiddling with it, like trying to open it up the outer casing to see if I can put it like use the wiring if it's none of it's broken or stuff. But while we're fiddling with that, we can talk about things.
So again, story time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Kelly, you wanted to explain it, right? So why don't you explain it? Why not?
You're
Yeah.
gonna help me out because you
Okay.
have a better time seeing what the dickens happened.
You just pull me in when you need me, but you can generally explain what's going on.
Okay. So we kind of found out that yeah, the CEO's kind of been dropping out the fruits. Mr. Squishy's brothers and sisters that you
So,
Yes,
uh
the zombie fruit that I attempted to
quick
squeeze.
intervention. So I'm hearing we launch Mr. Squishy into his car.
I mean, if he's the one dropping them, what are the odds that he's actually affected by these things?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Oh, sure, just give him more ammo.
No, I mean we have Squishy blow up inside the car.
These things explode?
No, but you know what? They're easily squished.
Then why have we not squeezed?
Because
Because-
Mr. Squishy is now my weapon.
Also, would not prefer that you squishing them because they have something in it that can infect you.
Exactly why I want to throw it in his car.
Okay, fair point.
But basically, being really concerned of the fact that he might have one of those trees, in his place, we decided to do something kind of stupid.
You broke into a warehouse, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, William kind of mentioned that. Excuse me,
Yo.
what?
William just in the background, yo.
Listen, Allison, you were kind of busy doing your own thing at home, so I decided to take on the responsibility of the one thing I said I was going to do past 4 episodes, and I did it.
And you didn't wait for me?
There was no time. We literally got the information on the day it happened. So we took the decision of we otherwise do this now, or it festers into something we aren't going to be able to do later. Besides, we had valuable information from it. And some cool stuff out of it. I don't know.
One cool item, which we only have 3
Anyway.
uses of.
Case in point is, yeah. Yes, as she stated, we did get something out of it. As we were walking around the warehouse, which we believe is a front, we looked in, they had a bunch of shelves with cardboard boxes that were all empty, so it's obviously a front. We also found out why half of their employees, and maybe even all of their employees, haven't been questioning what the CEO's been doing. They're all infected. Or at least that's what I'm assuming, because we found the security guard of the warehouse and he wasn't looking too hot.
He literally had tendrils coming out of his face.
And it looked like he'd been there for a while, because anything that would have been human was almost gone. Poor guy's been on shift for probably several weeks as that, but we did get something. A knife of sorts. Yeah. Well, that poor fellow has currently otherwise been crushed by the shelf, or his face is flat from slamming into the door. So, either way.
Still more zombies.
Yeah.
What we gotten, Kelly, put your bag down, and dig through it, is this odd knife with what seems to be a liquid substance of sorts. We kind of found out that basically if you use the knife, you kind of, the knife will deplete some of whatever is in it. And from how it's measured, we only have 3 uses of this thing.
Well, do we know if it works on the trees?
We know it works on the fruit. Like,
What about the trees themselves? Because if we can do that, that's what we're going to use the knife on. Kill the source. Deal with what's left of it after. Makes the most sense.
I don't think that's the source, though. I
was
think the
about to
trees are.
say.
I think, yeah. I think the CEO is the source. The trees are just distributors.
Yeah, if
Got
that's
it.
the
So
case,
we
how
stab
does
the
this?
CEO with it.
it does not
Why
help
do
that
we
one
have
of
the
my
same process?
images is odd. I'm getting like a bad case of one of my images will come true moment.
Oh, is he the one we stabbed with the knife in that one picture?
I don't know, maybe.
New
I'm
picture one.
thinking it is. Let's stab him with the knife.
Hmm.
The fact that all of us borderline came to that consensus without me having to say anything. Holy fuck, guys.
Well, if it's written down on a piece of, or if it's drawn on a piece of paper, we can't exactly fight fate.
Question: was
Truthfully,
it stabbed in the back or the front?
Truthfully, I don't even know if it's going to come to fruition. But Trevor, you know how many times my drawings have come to fruition.
You're a
Either in the
prophet. Said and done. We're
Oh my
stabbing the
God.
CEO with the knife.
Okay. We have our goal in mind. I know some of us here aren't exactly fond of it. Some of us are a little bit upset and scared. And the rest of us here wish to commit war crimes. But
What about war crimes? What?
we should probably come up with a plan, because I don't think he's just going to let us waltz into his facility and let us stab him several times with a knife that he most likely knows what it does.
I mean,
That's what a backstab is for. He won't see it coming. Smile.
What happened when we stabbed one of the fruits was basically the thing inflated in orange and just kind of burst in a amount of steam and smoke. Like the thing got boiled inside out, basically.
Oh, now we're definitely stabbing the CEO. Bet.
We're assuming that this, at least I am scientifically assuming and theorizing that this particular weapon is a xeno killer, in a way. Any extraterrestrial life forms will technically blow up and die if they are stabbed with this weapon with the infected juices within.
got it. So don't let Riley touch the knife. Or
We've already made that perfectly clear. God basically said not to do it, so I have no intention to, and no intention to wield the damn thing.
So, plan that has come to mind when it comes to stabbing the CEO. We see if Scruffy doesn't mind playing live bait to call the CEO down to talk
Well,
about a business arrangement,
actually,
and we stab him there.
there's a funny thing. Um, William, yesterday we kind of chatted. You said the CEO oftentimes takes the trash out like near nighttime, when most of the
Yeah.
dudes are gone.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he stays in the building overnight, seemingly. And
He
takes the
does.
trash out.
Fuck, that's workaholic and then some.
He does,
Nice.
because I've staked out his building in the past.
Yeah.
If it's not workaholism, if it's the only place you live in, that's the problem.
So what I'm hearing
True.
is we stab him when he's taking out the trash and see what happens.
Hey.
But again,
Yeah.
in the picture, was he stabbed in the back or the front?
The front.
Got it. So we got to make sure he's looking at us when we stab him.
I mean, if we want that to come true, or we could just do the smart thing and backstab him.
I'm also fine with. I'll stab him in the back with my knife, and to be sure, we'll stab him in the front with the other knife. Easy.
Kelly pulls out the knife.
Two fronts, bet.
Let's assume that just like Cthulhu, Mr. Squishy, that he also carries these spores as well. So maybe physical contact is not the best idea. If
Well,
he
that's
is,
why I'm stabbing him with a knife and not my hand.
I'm aware,
I truly
but
think
I've seen enough tendrils and tentacles that I don't
Okay.
think being close is good.
So, I chatted with Mr. Henderson yesterday, and he explained on how the dude is off-putting, in the sense of his words. Basically, how Mr. Henderson described the off feeling with the CEO is that he seems human, but something is not right. Like it's pretending to be human. Type of situation.
Boy.
Hey, Alton, are you good at throwing knives?
I could try.
Why don't you guys go down at the base of the tree and try practicing on the trees?
Exactly.
So
If
that we
Throwing
don't
knife
screw
time.
this up. Because
It's like-
here's the thing, I don't think we need another moment of, hey, I'm going to use the
Do
gloves
it
one
with
more
your
time.
normal knife because we're not gonna risk it.
We're testing with my knife. It's
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go. You and me. We're gonna start
Ooh.
practicing fucking throwing knives. so
Also,
don't
we
get
still
caught.
need to figure out what happened to your gloves, Trevor.
I have them with me.
Punch the trees.
idea. If we can get them to work, what if I throw the knife in the air and he punches the back of it so it propels in? That sounds like it'd be cool as shit if we can get it to work.
What video game bullcrap are you on, Allison?
You've been playing too much the GameCube, I swear to God.
I read a lot of comics. Don't judge me, Trevor.
Okay, yeah, let me just punch a knife real quick, see how well that
Actually,
works.
Trevor,
He's playing Street Fighter.
Trevor, do a little bit of exchange. Let me see those gloves. You can take a look at the knife we got.
Yeah, trade.
Okay, here are the gloves then.
Here's the knife.
Okay.
Kelly's gonna take a look at the gloves. A bit, Respawn.
Hmm?
Kelly's gonna take a look at the gloves. Trevor's gloves.
Okay.
They just traded off the gloves for the with the knife that she had that Riley gave her yesterday. So I'm gonna do an investigate.
All right. Apparently I forgot to.
Yeah, we need the new letter set up.
Yeah, I forgot to do the new letters. So let me fix that real quick.
Hey, I can actually grab them if I scroll up in the text. I think you put them in there.
Okay, yes, that'd be good.
I can find it while you find the thingy.
Yes. Also, of course, the picture on the back has changed to seemingly some petals inside the circle rather than demonic gobbledygook.
There we go. Posted.
Thank you, thank you. I will copy that.
Okay.
Aggro.
I don't think it's aggro fully. Kelly's gonna. Did I get anything from a 2?
You weren't able to really discern anything more than what there currently is, that it seems the circles have petals in them, and, you know, that across the fingers it has blank A, G blank, and then on the other hand it has RO blank blank.
Oh god. Kelly looks at the gloves for a good few. These things are.
I'm just gonna go outside and start playing the throwing knife.
Yeah, Riley's just gonna putz with the equipment, so we're trying to pull useful wires and circuits from it. Maybe some more, dash motherboard stuff and things.
I guess you guys are just waiting for nightfall to go.
Yeah,
We're gonna go
generally.
ambush fucking CEO.
All right. We'll speed things up a little, and you guys can do some rolls to try out stuff and such. So
Okay.
Riley, you're gutting the circuitry and such.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's a tinker roll.
Yeah, it's gonna be Tinker.
Okay.
You make some decent progress. It's not done, obviously, but at the very
Yeah.
least, you've managed to disassemble everything without breaking anything.
Good.
As for figuring out how to put it back together, that might take a bit more work.
Yeah. I still need proper housing, but that's okay. That's something. All right. You just sit there and just putz with some more stuff. You could tell he's more relaxed now. Whether that's because the boys are outside or that he's finally focused on something is
Who knows?
beyond something else.
All right. So Kelly's been investigating the gloves. Riley's working on his project. Allison and Trevor, you've gone
Part of me
outside.
wanted to do something stupid, but I'm gonna stop myself.
Okay.
You guys probably got the idea of like the factor that I'm holding on to the gloves at the moment.
Yeah, probably. Anyway.
Can we stop letting Kelly have the gloves? Nothing good is. Well, I mean, yes, good has happened from him, but also shit that just doesn't make sense.
Don't worry about it. They don't look fucking satanic anymore.
I'm not sure if that makes it worse or better.
I don't
We know what the
fucking know. We'll
satanic
find out.
gloves did. We don't know what
Oh,
these
yeah.
ones do.
Yet, we'll find out. We always do.
Usually. Anyway, yeets.
I mean, Kelly, at most, she's wearing the gloves again.
There we go.
Holy cow.
I throw a knife at tree.
Throw a knife at tree.
He's one?
Yep. So yeah, with a 3, you throw the knife and it's sticking out of the tree. It's pretty well embedded too.
Okay, apparently you can throw knives.
I like knives.
Let me
I'll
try.
see if you can punch it when I throw it.
Punch. I don't have the gloves right now. Kelly kept them.
It's okay, it's just practice. It's a dry fire.
You want me to try punching a knife barehanded, Allison?
Fucking punch, a barehanded punch, a spinning knife midair.
Kelly comes down and is like, what are you guys doing?
What is this comic book bull crap you are on again? What type of shit do you read, Allison, where people punch spinning knives?
Don't worry about it. I've also not slept. Remember this part of the story.
God damn it, Allison.
It's been all day and it's almost nightfall. Do not expect me to say the smartest things.
Okay, fuck me punching the knife. Let's see. I'm probably better off and safer trying to throw it myself.
Don't use the knife that I gave you.
I'm not. I'm asking for Allison's.
If you can get it out of the tree.
Alright, fuck it. Let's see this. Fuck. Was doing force for trying to unbed the fucking knife?
Probably, yeah. You're pulling the thing out. Respawn has.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of difficulty and some like wiggling back and forth, but you manage to get the knife out.
Okay, so that's pretty proof that you're pretty good at that, because that took a minute, I guess. Let's see.
Or just stupid tired luck. We'll find out when I throw the other one at the CEO.
Let's find out, because fuck us, hope I don't stab myself with this thing. Attempting to throw it into a tree again. I'm assuming another force.
So now Trevor's trying to throw the knife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It slaps into the side of the tree. You at least hit the target, but not blade first, unfortunately.
Better than I was expecting, honestly. Cool. You can throw the knife, Allison.
It's almost like I have knives for a reason. Be glad you haven't seen the collection under my bed.
Excuse me, what?
I like knives, don't judge me.
You have a collection. It's
Oh, I would not
I
be
have a
surprised
collection
after
of
this.
a
You'll probably
lot
gonna.
of sharp things.
Okay, not gonna be surprised if you keep that knife we found.
I plan on keeping it because I don't trust any of you fuckers with it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
fine. Fucking take it then. I have it.
I
Want
now
your
have
gloves
two
back?
knives. It's time the knife juggle. Da, 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 da.
Oh god.
You want your gloves back, Trevor?
Yeah, I think I'll stick with those. Not,
Okay.
You
no
stick to
knife
punching
fuckery.
things, I'll stick to stabbing things. It's pretty simple.
And I will not punch the stabby thing, because fuck that idea.
Come on, it'd be cool though, let's be honest.
If it could work, maybe, but I'd rather not punch a knife and get a fucking blade embedded in between my knuckles.
But
It
you
is
know what? You
fairly
have a
risky.
good story to tell.
As the two are going back and forth, Kelly goes up to the two, and she takes off the gloves to hand to Trevor.
All right. You were taking the gloves off?
Shit!
Damn it.
I thought you played it like that on purpose, Oaks, not gonna lie.
To be fair, I didn't catch the part where you put them on.
I did put them on. I put them on a little bit earlier.
All right. Fair
I'm
enough.
I'm doing mine.
Yes,
Oops,
go
you
ahead
did
and
this on purpose.
do a mind roll.
Nope, fuck, I
Zero-
screwed up. There we go.
Damn it, Oogies. Why do you do this? You know what you did. You knew very well what you just did.
All right. So it was at 4 letters. That means your force has been increased by 8d6 for a little bit.
But who's possessing her? That's the question.
I mean, it may be someone new now. Allison, Trevor, you're out there with her. Both of you roll
Yeah.
investigate.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Trevor notices something. So Allison and Trevor both notice something is wrong. Trevor being the one kind of walking back, I guess, from collecting the knife, would be the one to notice that Kelly's eyes have turned orange,
Orange?
not red.
That's different.
That's not right. That's my color.
Am
Am I possessing Kelly?
Looks at Kelly, looks at Allison.
It's not
When
the
did you two become related?
it's not the same shade of orange. It's a bit more of a reddish, deeper orange.
Kelly's gonna be like,
Ah,
hello?
Yeah, Kelly, you're in the back of your mind, and Kelly, you're able to hear and watch and feel and see as your body talks. What's happened?
Who are you?
Okay, we're not crazy demon this time.
I'm Sister Rose of the church.
Rose?
Yes.
The boxer.
Well,
You're possessing our
on the side,
friend?
yes. I am.
Hi!
Kelly, you're kind of you can see through your own eyes. You're kind of looking at yourself.
Yeah, and Kelly's gonna scream out loud because she probably knows this person can hear her. Hello. Hi. I'm Kelly, the person that you're currently taking over at the current state of things.
There's a bit of a voice in my head. I assume that's her.
That is Kelly, yes, our friend.
I'm terribly sorry for this. I don't think I had much say in the matter, though.
Unfortunately not. Some cruel
Probably
god
not.
did this.
Oh god. I mean, yeah. Or alien fuckery. Who knows? Because we've been dealing with a lot of alien fuckery recently.
I blame Riley.
Wow.
I am glad that you're not instantly attacking my friends, like the last time this happened.
Oh, good heavens, no. Believe me, I've worn the gloves myself. I know of the demon that lurks in them, or I suppose I did.
Yeah, it's, I I think you just took the place of these, whatever demon was hidden in the gloves now.
I can't say I understand how any of this works, but I suppose so long as that evil's no longer with us, it's better than it was.
You want to punch someone in the face with us?
Uh, I suppose if it's for the good of my town and my boys, I wouldn't
Technically,
be.
yes, because it's an alien infestation of like a parasitic style. So
I take it in. I guess in my time away, that wasn't I suppose
Oh, it's
Mr.
the
Logan
Weasel
hasn't
CEO.
solved all of that just yet. The Weasel
um
Boy.
Actually, yeah. Do you know anything about the Weasel CEO?
I'm fairly certain he may, just like the gloves, be possessed by some evil.
Oh,
I can't say for certain, and admittedly, Mr. Logan found it somewhat humorous, my faith and belief, but all the same, he couldn't disagree that there's something wrong with him.
yeah.
well, I'm
Currently
pretty
we're
sure
trying to
he's an
find
alien.
yeah, we certain the Weasel guy's CEO is an alien, like what Allison said. Also, we're trying to find Logan, Mr. Logan.
He's gone missing.
He's been
Yeah.
missing for years.
I was about to say, how long has it
Oh.
been? Fuck.
Well, I mean, last thing I can truly say I remember, other than standing in the middle of a light in the dark, is trying to fight off that strange praying mantis creature.
You also punched me in the face.
I'm terribly sorry about that. I didn't exactly have any idea what my surroundings were. I assumed I was still in that fight.
Okay, so you vaguely remember some of the fucking things that happened then. Okay, cool.
I remember who I used to be. I remember standing in a spotlight in a world of endless darkness and occasional creatures and things coming out of that darkness towards me that I couldn't truly make out. But I remember why I was fighting, and so I kept on doing so.
Hmm.
And then something happened. I just kind of vanished from there, and now I'm here, I suppose.
Yeah, we
Almost like I went to sleep for a while.
yeah, we've been looking into a lot of things around here and decided to test what would happen if we hit what was effectively your spirit, shadow, whatever we would call that, with the gloves. Apparently this.
I was wearing them when whatever that really was happens to me. But I imagine only Mr. Logan or Mr. Ryder may know more about why what happened.
There's a journal left behind of such things. Um, accidental error occurred with the gun he was using.
Oh,
It hit you instead of the main target.
did they at least get it? Did the town made at least a little more safe from what happened to me?
Um, yes and no. No, it didn't get fixed during that night. It kind of gotten away, but it is gone now.
That's good then, I suppose.
Also some stuff so yeah, other than Mr. Logan being gone, Mr. Ryder, he's now a 15-foot tall, um, alien that's in the lab.
Good heavens.
Yeah, he tried finding Mr. Logan during all the madness all these years, and he kind of got himself stuck in the sense of things and took a mind transfer to fix that issue up.
Hmm.
He's still himself. He's just in a giant 15-foot tall alien.
Well, I guess it's good to hear he's all right, in a manner of speaking.
Yeah. Um. But yeah, what's currently happening is a certain infestation's happening.
Hmm.
Um. A parasitic alien. It's been affecting the animals recently, and um. It's we would not be surprised if the weasel's group has been affected themselves.
Hmm. Well, I suppose I'm more than happy to help where I can, given my current situation. I
Oh,
still believe as strongly as I did back then that the town has to be kept safe. I'd hate to see anything happen to my boys.
Well, let's go
if
kick someone's dick in.
if you can you tell like either Trevor or Allison or both of them that maybe they should tell Riley, who's in the tree, and William on what just occurred, and that I may not be available for I
Riley,
don't know.
William, get out here.
No, God.
I can already feel myself fading back to the gloves, so
Really?
it was pleasant talking to all of you, but quite
Okay.
tired.
Okay.
And Kelly, you'd feel as the presence leaves your mind and your eyes go back to their regular color.
And I'm probably gonna fall on my ass because of that.
Yeah, it can be a little shocking coming back into yourself.
God damn it, Oogies.
At least this one's peaceful. At least this one's
It
peaceful.
does not excuse what you just pulled. It could have been really bad.
This is fine.
I'm not mad that you did it. I'm mad that you did it right now when we're about to do something stupid.
We're supposed to be the chaotic ones. Fuck.
But Kelly just looks up.
You're not touching the gloves again.
Actually, I don't mind this one.
You don't mind me getting the gloves now? At times?
Ding!
I mean, yes, because honestly, having her to help wouldn't be horrible. Because now we effectively have 2 of the 3 people that were around when shit hit the fan last time.
Also, hi Riley, I got possessed again.
Just don't bother me when I'm crafting.
Come on, we're gonna go beat the shit out of the CEO.
Get out of here! I'm playing crafting.
Come on, Riley. We're gonna go kill someone.
But okay. Just
Come
kind
on,
of put
save it for later. We're gonna get
Are
some
we
blood.
playing
on
put
our
his
hands.
more?
tools down and just hops out of the tree and just follows.
Kelly's gonna
Just get in the
just
circuitry.
if she hadn't handed the gloves over to Trevor yet, she's gonna do.
Hey.
I'm
Gloves.
bringing Mr. Squishy.
What?
Because if he's not infected, we're gonna throw Squishy on him, make him explode on him, and then we'll stab him, because then he'll be infected and die.
I think
Easy.
you're just healing the man. That's my opinion, though.
But you don't.
Anyway.
So Trevor, you're more okay with me having the gloves now than before.
I mean,
Regardless, Trevor should
Chill
have them
nut-
for what's about to happen.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
it's like relax non-boxer person that was there like last time shit hit the fan.
Instead of as
Fuck
Rhodey,
all
demon
demon.
of death.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
The bringer of death and all things chaotic. Yeah, I think I prefer chill boxer instead of that. Also, what happened?
I get possessed by Miss Rosie.
Oh,
Yeah, she's in the gloves now.
well, good thing you
Yeah.
didn't bring her up to the treehouse. I don't think she'd be too happy about me bringing back the gun, the thing that she got shot with.
She didn't exactly know what happened to her, so I had to explain that.
Okay.
We're off topic. We're gonna go commit a crime now.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I feel
We're
that.
gonna go
So-
commit murder real quick.
Murder.
Yes,
Well,
it
we'll
is- it
talk
is
more
now,
after we've committed murder.
It is
God.
now later in the day.
Oh, boy.
Like how
Fine.
later?
Complete this operation. Come on.
And it is getting dark. People are probably heading home for the day.
We need to watch our step here. This is where one of the trees are, so please try to be careful.
I will
Then
stab
lead the
the
way,
tree.
because I know what the fuck's going on.
Doesn't Trevor also still have the knife?
No, I have it now.
And it's
Okay.
Allison.
Yeah, which knife? We have 2 of them now.
Allison has both of them.
Oh, okay.
It's not dual wield
Crazy
dagger.
knife lady has both knives. This is gonna end well.
Alright,
Okay.
Fine.
We're staking out the weasel's place.
so you guys make it to around the business complex, the Weasel building, and so on and so forth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You guys watch as a bunch of cars, as dudes in brown trench coats and hats, very suspicious looking individuals, the bread and butter of Weasel Corp. Weasel Incorporated. What was the full name actually? Let me check. It's been a bit. It was Weasel Incorporated. As various employees of Weasel Incorporated get in their cars and head home.
My God. he infected the CDC.
After a good amount of time, eventually there is only one car left, and it kind of tilts to one side in an odd manner.
He's
Hmm.
here.
Hey, Frosty.
All right. If anyone wants to back out now, say so now.
Okay, bye guys, I'm going home.
Truthfully, I don't know if I'm ever. I don't know how I'm gonna be useful in this situation.
You can watch us commit crime.
Yeah, you're gonna be our eyes.
You're gonna be our witness to attest that we did not murder someone.
Oh God.
Okay.
This is gonna be fuckery. I'm just gonna preemptively put the gloves on. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, I was just getting ready and praying to whatever gods you,
Pull
or
up
at
the
least
hood.
the gods you guys think that are real and stuff like that.
Just gonna
Fuck
pull
if
the
I know.
bandana I have tucked under the collar of my shirt over my mouth and pull up my hood.
I mean, that's probably the smartest thing anyone could have done. Well, I mean, William, you're gonna join in on this here crime?
I mean, I might as well help. Gone this far.
Why don't you just getting something to cover yourselves with in case anyone sees us?
Kelly kind of looks into her bag. Does she have anything to cover her?
I mean, I brought the welder's gloves. Kelly, if you want, you can have them.
I'm not. No, not the Wellwitch Club. I'm looking for something to cover my face, at least.
You can put the glove on your face.
Huh?
One that
No,
would
he's
not fit.
wrong. He's not wrong. It's the issue.
The-
You could use your hair, the hair dealy, the fucking I forget what they're called, to just like wrap it around your face.
Those
It
things
could
are too
work.
small.
Scrunchy.
Yes. It could work.
Anyway, we're over here trying to improvise fucking masks. Fucking goddamn.
Riley just puts on the two gloves and then like puts on the welder's helmet with the face shield up. It's like, all right, is everyone ready?
Fuck it. I mean, you guys are at least hidden. I don't care if this motherfucker sees me at this point.
I mean, hey, listen, I'm putting the welder's mask on because I think it looks cool. All right, it might also help. Who knows,
Whatever.
bruh. All right, everyone
So
ready?
Here, Trevor, you can have this. Just give some sunglasses.
Ah, yes. Add to the fucking thing real
Plus
quick.
2 intelligence to go with the sunglasses.
Oh my
My ass
god.
kicking you. What are you wearing? It's my ass kicking outfit, bitch.
Yes.
D&D party in a nutshell. The cleric, the rogue, and the fighter.
Who the fuck's our cleric?
William.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, the smooth talking skateboarding man is our cleric who believes in God. Truly, we're saved. He's
I
gonna
would-
skate.
no,
He's gonna
he's-
skate around with
he's-
healing vibes.
He's more like a rogue.
I mean,
Two rogues, a fighter.
okay, no, I'd consider either one of you a rogue if you guys are actually fucking quiet.
William has this.
Alright,
Because remember what William's been doing for the last few weeks. He's been scouting things out like a. And such like that. He's basically our spy.
My God.
Let's respawn talk. We've been chattering.
So you guys are all just staking out the Weasel building. It's getting darker. You're chatting amongst yourselves as people leave.
Yeah, we're waiting for it. We're waiting for a clear opening where there are no employees. Well, no, like human employees inside the building to where we can make our entrance.
Give me some investigate rolls.
All right.
Oblivion Riley with the 2.
Hell yeah.
So, far as you guys can figure, there's probably everyone has gone home. Like all the lights in the Weasel buildings are out except for a few lights on the second from the top floor.
Are we sure we want me to throw the knife? Because if it misses, we're fucked.
Don't miss.
Good. Whatever suits you the best, Allison, in this case.
if I miss, I'm running up there. I'm stabbing him with the normal one as I pick
Yeah,
up the other.
just go with the flow of the plan. All right. If you feel like there's no opening, there's no opening. Are we ready?
Yep.
All right. Fuck it. Let's do this. And he just puts the welder's mask down.
Oh my god!
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
It is
Can
that
I-
era. It is that era.
Listen, I play only the most accurate of music. All right. Can I try the door? Is the door able to be opened?
Uh,
Try for door.
Door is made of door.
the door appears to be locked.
Oh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
No. Wait.
Is there any
Better-
cameras?
Well, I mean, there are a few answers to this. There are rolls that can be done.
God! Not having good.
We have no idea if there's cameras.
I rolled a
Yeah.
2 though.
Yeah, he rolled too.
Okay.
Riley is aware. Riley's able to spot that there is a camera or two, but they are not currently looking at you guys. They're the kind that kind of slowly rotate. So they've not spotted you yet, but they might if you linger too long.
All right.
As they
Fuck it.
slowly.
Can I
turn.
kick the door open?
Uh, is that your final choice on how you want to try and solve?
Does
a
anyone
lock-
else have any other options here or a lock
Can
pick?
can we
I
look
mean-
around first?
Consider what roles you have available to you, and also you could look around for things.
Wait, where's the This is where he goes out to take the garbage out, right, William?
Yeah.
Okay.
Question: is this an alley right here?
There's a small alleyway between the Weasels building and their warehouse.
I'm just gonna wait there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to where the camera can't see me, like right here.
Yeah, so we're out of view of the cameras.
All
We're
right.
just skulking around a corner with a knife, one eye glowing red.
So now
Okay.
what's your plan? Other than
We
just
wait for him to come out.
okay, you're gonna wait for him to come out. Trevor, Kelly, what are you two doing? Because you're kind of just up here.
I do not know.
That's fair.
This is a situation where I don't exactly know what's gonna. I
Kill-
don't know how.
Kelly's staying back here behind the cover of the warehouse, a good distance away. Trevor's kind of out here, relaying to Kelly what's happening because she doesn't want to look, or something like that. I don't decide what your characters are doing, but that's just what I'm interpreting.
It's the bottom of the night. It's Allison takes a stab at the CEO. Oh, but he's tossed across the street. What an epic show, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm guessing, Trevor, that's what you're doing?
Trevor.
Oblivion?
Trevor.
We lost Oblivion!
Yes, hello,
So-
hi, I'm back.
Okay.
Trevor, what are you doing?
The fuck has been happening in a few minutes? My sister walked in there.
So the others ran up to the door to the Weasels building, found out it was locked, and then ducked into hiding spots before the cameras turned back to look at them.
Dips around the corner with Kelly then.
All right, you're gonna. Okay. So you guys have to wait a good bit. Obviously, the amount of light goes down as the sun finishes setting. Even the stars are a bit obscured as there's some clouds overhead. But eventually, you guys would hear the door to the Weasels building open, and some light footsteps making their way out. Along with the rustle of, garbage in a bag.
Hmm.
I would just like to poke an eye around the corner, just to see if I could without being spotted, to see who it is, to make sure it is the CEO.
You would see a somewhat tall, black trench-coated figure, hat, making his way across the lot towards a
Go ahead.
dumpster.
I would look to William and just kind of give a gesture, like a thumbs up going side to side, like, is it him or not?
William will squeeze past you to get a look,
Hmm.
and then nod. Yeah, that should be him.
Well, I can do one of two things. I can try and sneak to Shank or just yeet. What do you guys think?
Go for the shank.
It's probably a better idea in the end, yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see how badly I can fail sneaking. The one roll I have.
The one roll you have. Oh boy. Oh
You were
shit.
saying?
Oh
So-
shit.
Sneaky,
They
beaky,
don't-
cheeky, breaky.
So while there's not a whole lot in the parking lot, you make ample use of what cover there is to avoid the cameras and potentially being spotted by him if you made too much noise, but you don't. You barely make any noise at all, and you manage to creep up right along after him as he makes his way to the dumpster.
Riley's
Like a
next to the
mouse.
dumpster, ain't he? Riley's ain't.
The dumpster. So, for convenience sake, you see this like slight little
Yeah,
bump
'cause-
in the line.
Yeah.
That's around where the dumpster is.
Okay,
It's
because
basically
we
like
last time we were like over here ish from yesterday's game.
So the dumpster's like right there.
Okay.
So, am I good to stab?
Are you
you've
within
pre-
stabbing range?
You pretty well snuck up on him. You could probably dash the few feet between you and him and attempt to stab.
Hmm.
Just let me know which knife you're using so I can tell you how many dice to roll.
I'm gonna use Mr. Stabby, also known as the one with the orange infestation goop.
Alright, you're gonna use the special knife.
Yes.
Alright,
The Exo Slayer.
so that one will give you a +3, because it is more than an ordinary knife.
Oh,
It's a Xenoslayer.
so that'll be my force plus body plus the 3 dice.
Yes.
So 13 dice.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Holy shit.
You can't fail at this one.
Don't say that.
You've said it, and now you've cursed me.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
There is no wood. There is only dice.
Knock
Wait,
on
I got
dice.
this. There we go.
2 success.
So that's 2 successes. You manage. So you dash a few feet, and you stab. I want you to give me an investigate roll.
This is going horribly wrong.
It's just Jimmy the garbage man.
I don't know the difference. I just murdered a man.
As far as you can tell, the knife just stopped when it hit his trench coat.
Kelly's gonna look around the corner and take a peek as she can.
That's
You can-
not good.
You can see Allison out in the open, standing behind this trench-coated figure, with the point of a knife pressed up against their back without stabbing it into them.
Got it. New plan. I'm
Allison.
gonna yoink his hat and coat.
No, no, no.
The figure finishes putting the trash in the
Oh
dumpster,
God, he is infected.
closes the
Oh.
lid,
Allison, get out of there!
and begins to turn around.
That's not good. Okay.
Run, bitch, run.
The figure looks down at Allison through a pair of black lensed glasses, circular lenses, so you can't see the eyes,
Can I
And
try to
has
stab
a-
where his eyes should be?
and has a large, unmoving smile.
Oh, it is the prediction. Shit!
I would like
He
to
who
stab
was-
into his mouth.
Make another roll for it. 13d6.
It
3d6.
3.
You stab. Again, like trying to go right into the mouth.
Essentially, like, just into the mouth at this point, because, like, back didn't work. Let's see if I can stab into his mouth.
No, it's the chest. It's the chest.
The knife bounces off the teeth that don't even move from the
Okay.
strike. And
Hmm.
this figure raises one hand, grabs one edge of his trench coat to pull it aside slightly.
Trevor, you need. Kelly pushes you.
The other
Alice.
hand begins to reach in and pulls
Um,
out a small whiteboard.
I'm going to try stabbing him in the chest now.
Roll 13d6.
This isn't working.
I failed all 13.
It bounces off of him, and roll an investigate if you would.
Oh my god.
You're not sure why the knife is bouncing, but you remember at one point in the past when you tried to stab one of the infected things in the head that the knife couldn't dig, that your knife, your regular one, couldn't dig in through the creature's skull.
What
This
the
whole man bone.
And
Uh-oh.
he proceeds to disconnect a little marker from the whiteboard he's holding, holds it up in front of you, like a prophet holding a tablet of commandments, and proceeds to write without looking at what he's writing, so you can read it. Hello, child, in very scrawled writing.
Uh,
We meet again, trenchcoat man.
Deal.
Trevor,
Deal.
yes.
Trevor, you have sprinted across the parking lot to get over to Allison in the few seconds that have passed.
Yes. Panic ensue.
I'm just watching from the darkness of the corner of the building.
All right. There isn't a whole lot of cover where you're at, Riley, so give me a sneak roll.
Okay.
You're pretty sure that they can't see you at the moment, considering they seem a little preoccupied,
I can
quote
tell.
unquote, talking to Allison.
Can I
I'm-
eyeball the man? Can I see anything from my angle?
Give an investigate, see if you notice anything out of the ordinary. You would have noticed while the trench coat was open and he was retrieving the whiteboard that it is pure white underneath.
Huh.
This got bone armor.
Okay. That's not good.
He proceeds to wipe his sleeve across the board to erase the words.
Kelly, in the meantime, she's gonna run around the building and go into the other alleyway closest to Riley. Like the little alleyway between this one over here. If that's an alleyway. A really
Yeah,
small one.
there's a small alleyway there.
Yeah. Kelly's gonna.
Allison, are you still standing there, shaking in your
tr-
boots, staring at him?
I'm trying to think where to step.
He begins to write again as you hesitate. I'm certain your family misses you.
Hush.
Mm.
I'm about to do a stupid. Possible.
Don't do
Okay.
a stupid. Please don't do a stupid, Trevor. Please, for the love of God. We already figured out what these gloves are. We don't need to lose them again.
We ain't about. I don't
Wait,
think we're about to lose him, but I'm about to do a slight
Can I
stupid.
see his hands actually? If
You
he's
can see-
writing,
You can see his hands.
do they look normal?
They look very pale.
This man been
Hmm.
dead since the beginning. No.
Hmm. Um. I'm not sure what to do now.
Okay.
Trevor,
I guess
what?
Step 2.
I guess I do my stupid then.
Do
Oh
the
god.
stupid.
Alright, so came sprinting, literally saw that message. Fucking straight punch to his fucking
One.
chest.
All right. Are you wearing the gloves?
Yeah.
All right. You guys unfortunately used up all the charges earlier, so they're not going to get any bonus
Shit.
from them. But depending on
Yeah,
your intent,
Oogies.
but intending on your intent, you will gain a charge. So what
Can
is
you
your
just
intent?
can you double
Getting
punch?
this guy, getting him away from Allison.
All right. Your intent is to get him away from Allison.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll just a standard punch.
So 4s, I think.
I've made mistakes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're
Hey,
fine.
this sort of thing happens. It's not like they're hard to charge. It just takes a little time. So you get 1 success. And I also need to figure out. So that's which letter you guys get, because I forgot to remove the letters when they were used earlier, so I'm gonna just fix that up real quick.
Hmm.
So you now just have the G that you already knew about from before.
Yeah.
He slides back maybe an inch from the punch, and he slowly starts to wipe the board again.
Should go.
Can't.
Like now.
Okay, I'm gonna try one last thing. I'm gonna try and stab him in the eye.
Children shouldn't be here.
I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try and stab him in the eye.
Make your roll.
1.
1 out of fucking 13.
So the knife breaks right through his glasses and then stops dead as the glasses fall away from his face, no longer being able to hold on to his features as well.
Use the knife and knock his stupid fucking hat off.
It would seem as though the tip of the knife went into his eye. However, as the glasses fall away, you would notice that there is no eye there or in either of his sockets.
Oh,
Ah.
okay. Now we run.
Agreed.
So we book it then.
I'm going this
All
way.
right. You guys are just gonna start running?
Yep.
But that's I
Mission
don't know
failed.
how to
Come next
fight
time.
that. We'll try again tomorrow.
All right. So Allison and Trevor are running.
What does
That's
he
not
do?
something that we can fight right now, it seems. Not without proper preparation, because we didn't know he had fucking armor.
He slowly begins to wipe the board. The only reason I'm describing what he's doing is because Riley's still there, I assume, watching him.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not running. Fuck that.
He begins to wipe the board, puts the cap back on the marker, attaches it back to the whiteboard, opens up his trench coat, and slides it back inside, closing his coat again, and then starting to walk back towards his building.
I'm going in. All right.
Excuse what?
I'll follow him. Fuck that.
All right, Riley, you're following him.
Well, I'm gonna wait until he gets like to the door, and then just do my best to like solid snake keep the door open, thinking he's gonna close behind him.
All right, he makes it up to the door, and he looks around. Give me a sneak roll.
Oh.
He spots you, and you can tell that he's looking right at you.
Enemy spotted.
Gonna get the solid snake alert noise. This is not gonna go well.
Currently, only his head is turned to look at you, but the
Oh.
longer you linger, he's starting to turn the rest of himself.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna be ballsy on this one. All right, I'll step out.
All right, you're
I'll
out in
balls.
the open.
I'll step out. Let's do this.
Kelly's just watching this.
When the fighters run, they like the incentive to get the fuck out of the area.
Nah. There's something more to this. I know there is.
I mean, Riley's technically a fighter. He has sides.
Yeah,
He's a
there's only.
nerd.
Alright.
All right, Riley. So you're here. He's there. He's watching you.
If you're expecting me to make a move, you and I, if you expected me to do something here, you have to understand, I'm not exactly have any plans at this point.
All right, so
So-
you're just staring at him.
But I'm just like, okay, You saw my friends run. You know what I'm about.
He's slowly going to open his trench coat again,
Mhm.
grab the whiteboard, pull it out, take the marker off, uncap the marker, hold it up the same way he did before,
Mhm.
and write across the front. Hello, child.
Wonder how much you know. But okay, we'll move on. You know I am no threat to you. You and I both know this. Alright, we're not stupid. So what's your game?
He will slowly start to wipe the board off. You should go home.
Why? What threat am I to you? What threat are you to me besides the fact that you
He's
have
going.
body armor?
He's slowly wiping the board. Won't you be missed?
Mmm.
You know, I've been wondering that for some time now. But there's one thing I've learned is that I don't particularly like bullies. And I'm looking at one right now.
He's starting to wipe the board. You shouldn't go out alone at night.
Yeah, but that's for regular kids. I'm not regular. Neither are you.
He slowly starts wiping the board again, caps the marker, attaches it back to the whiteboard, and then starts putting it back in his trench coat.
Oh boy.
Then his hands go down to his sides, and he watches you.
How much do you know about us? Or are we just gonna sit here and look? Because you're tired of asking questions or tired of answering me.
He takes a step towards you.
Mmm.
So we're making this move now.
He's getting closer.
Fine. I guess I'll walk away. And I walk away.
He watches you go, and then turns and heads back to the front door of his building.
I'll wait by the street because I know Kelly's still there.
Kelly, are you watching him?
She's. I mean, she's been in the alleyway and she's been trying her best, yeah.
As he gets back to the door, he's going to look around again. Go ahead and give me a sneak roll.
Nope. Okay, Kelly's gonna just. Truthfully, when Riley. I know when Riley was gonna be walking away, Kelly would probably be running over to see William's gonna be following. So, truthfully.
Yeah, William's not sticking around. So he saw you peeking around the corner, and then you kind of ran off. And I will now stop telling you what he's doing because there's no one left to watch him. And it is dark out, and it is late in the middle of the night.
Come on.
Alright, I'm coming up.
William's going with you guys back to the treehouse.
Riley climbs up back into the tree and go there.
What the fuck?
We didn't plan for body armor.
No. And
Give me the
Okay.
knife. Allison, let me see the knife for a sec. Allison?
I think Kate jumped forward. Just went AFK. He's mute.
Oh my god.
We're going to assume that Allison handed you the knife silently and is going through PTSD.
Because what Kelly's gonna be doing is looking at the knife.
First off, no, I did not give the knife.
Can I
Because
take?
I was on my way back, I just got caught up with family, and I was
Okay.
listening the entire time.
Okay.
And she would have said, "No, you cannot have the knife."
Okay, can I at least look at the handle?
That's what all the. If you wasted juices on that, then we need to know so we can make a proper plan in accordance to that.
Can I just see what the handle? You
I
can
would
still
show
hold the
the
knife.
handle.
Okay.
There are still. Yeah, you didn't really need to roll investigate for that, though.
Yeah.
It's a good thought. There are still 3 charges in it.
Okay. Our attempt did not waste any of these.
Well, I could have told you that myself, because it didn't stab him. I don't know what we can do if he's that armored. We need to break it some. That's why me and Trevor ran. We were not going to fight that.
I know. I only say back because Riley decided to pop out.
Riley, you did something stupid. Whether you got hurt or not, it was a dumb move. Because now he knows your face and that you were there.
He knows all of us. There's no point to that.
Yes, he knows us, but he doesn't know you were there. The only one he doesn't know was there is Kelly now.
That's if she wasn't spotted.
You also were caught on camera if you stayed there.
Am I doing anything illegal? Standing there, talking to on camera, all I was doing was talking. Technically speaking, if we want to talk about who was on camera, that camera could have swum by and saw you trying to stab him.
You know, the difference is I have a hood and I have a mask. They can't see my face.
I was wearing a welder's mask.
Were you talking through that dumb thing?
Yes.
You're a bigger idiot.
You said not. You said I was getting spotted. No, I was wearing a welder's mask and I was just standing there. I didn't do anything illegal on the camera, nor was I spotted. But he knows we were there.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's the biggest issue here. Regardless, what's the plan now? We know he has armor now, and we can't break through. At least
The
not with a
gloves
knife.
can if we built up that charge. I have a firm belief in the gloves. We just need to charge them and we can go back in there.
What, you want me to go fucking punch random animals or some shit?
What'd
Go
you do
punch
to charge
trees.
them last time? That's how you got the premonition or some shit.
Last time I charged these things was like what, fighting your mom, I think? I don't know. Something like that.
They were.
He just kind of just shivers. Yeah, thanks.
You asked.
The intention was to hurt. Last time. I don't know if it's still the same now because of Rosie being in it.
I mean, I was going for putting distance between the two of them, and I got a charge, so fuck it.
Wait,
That
Listen,
was a
real?
protective
Wait.
action.
You got a charge?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a G, so you know something I already knew.
So that
I
means
think-
it changed to protection.
what were you thinking about? Yeah, what were you thinking about when you hit him?
Putting distance between him and Allison.
You were protecting him.
Yes.
So that's why it charged.
Which
You were
makes things a little bit more difficult on charging wise.
not
Yeah, and we just-
necessarily.
Maybe.
There are trees and these weird animals out in the forest line we can use to charge the gloves. As
Yeah.
long as Trevor thinks about protecting the people within the town, it should still hold to a charge.
He figured it out. I'm very happy.
So,
Alright, so
William,
fucking changing
yeah.
from fucking bone shattering to fucking keeping people safe. Got it. Fucking
That's at least what you need to be thinking about. William marked down some places to where the trees are growing. If we use the gloves to be able to build that charge, we should be able to go out there fairly quickly and put an end to this armor bit. Because I have a firm belief that the gloves are going to be able to break whatever bone armor he's built over his body. But that's if we do this right.
I'm sorry.
No, there's no apology to this. You guys made a discovery. You found out that you were able to communicate her with the gloves. Alright, we know
But-
Rosie is in, at least a part of her is in the gloves. That's a discovery, that's not a problem. That's progress.
But the problem is I wasted the charge.
No, you didn't. We found out who's in the gloves, and we found out we can talk to her. We can ask her questions. If need be. We can gain information from this. You've made a discovery that puts leaps of progress in.
But
I could
don't-
honestly ask
it
her
could
about the
have
penumbra
done.
gun.
Truthfully, it would have done a lot more better if it happened some other time. I made a mistake.
There's no point on reveling in it now. We need to focus on this. So put it behind you. Let's focus on the positive. All right?
Mm-mm.
Let's go out, kill these trees, and the animals that are probably guarding them. Build a charge, get back in the building, and finish this. So I'm sick and tired of going to school and having to see everyone with a lingering fear of this person who's done absolutely nothing and is bullying basically the entire town.
He threatened Scruffy too.
That makes it even worse. So let's finish this.
Do you think we can do it tonight?
If we don't, we're never going to be able to see it tomorrow.
All right.
Guess we're going hunting or some shit then.
Basically. It'll save Scarfy the trouble. He's already had a rough... It seems like he's already had a rough day as is. So if we take care of the trees and the animals, we should be able to handle this.
Should I just stay here then?
It's up to you, more or less.
We're not going to stop you from coming, but we're not going to tell you to stay.
Exactly.
You
The
may
treehouse
not
is
help
your
us
boat
too
just as
much
much
in
as
a
anyone
fight
else's.
without having been possessed by gloves, but the information you can bring or discover is helpful.
Okay.
In a fight, maybe not as much, but
Yeah, that's the worrisome because unlike the rest of you, I don't have means of defense.
you're also the youngest and smallest,
This is true.
so you shouldn't be fighting anyway.
Seeing as Trevor has to rack up these particular kills for the gloves, maybe only Trevor and Allison, you two, go out, maybe even with William. You know, Allison and William being the eyes for Trevor, and Trevor being the puncher. Go out, take care of these trees. William knows where they are. He's marked them down. He should be able to help you. I'll stay with Kelly for now. We'll group up back at the building or here in about an hour. Okay?
Got it.
Besides, this gives me some time to work on the penumbra gun. Not that it'll be finished by the time you guys are back, but I can make some progress.
All right.
Side quest achieved.
So you guys are doing some quick prep, and then you're planning on going right back.
We're going in.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and go over what people's preparations are. Then, who wants to go first?
Trevor, Allison, go punch some trees.
I was about to say, I mean, we're fucking heading out to go fucking
All right.
hunt and deforest, I guess.
William will lead you guys to the big tree.
So follow William.
He shows you guys to a tree, you know, practically double the size of the other ones you guys have seen up to this point, as it seems to have been made out of several dead things. It has
Fucking lovely.
fairly numerous fruit skittering about under its branches.
How about it, Trevor?
What, should I just try fucking punching it down at the trunk or some shit?
Something like that.
So if I break my hands trying this, guys, I don't even know how the fuck I'm explaining this to anyone.
All right.
Furious alone time is what I'll say.
Thank you. Sorry, what?
Trevor, you got the gloves on?
Yup,
You gonna punch this tree?
I guess.
What are you gonna think of? What's your intent?
Uh,
Protect the town, young Skywalker.
I was about to say, keeping family safe, I guess.
All right, roll your force.
Right.
You got one success. The tree doesn't really do much, but you get to watch as the first letter is revealed. We go ahead and open the thing and
Do
add
it
it.
again.
First letter. I thought this is second letter.
Well,
Yeah.
It was a 1.
it was a
So-
1.
The first letter on the gloves.
The first letter on the gloves has been revealed. It is an R.
So R. 1 minute. Okay, R blank. And then was there another blank? Fuck.
Currently, it's R blank G blank and then 4 blanks.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we got.
Regression?
That's kind of what you got. All right. The
There's
tree still stands, Trevor.
you forgot another because it's technically 4 on each knuckle, Riley.
Oh fuck.
Anyway,
So it's R
I-
blank G blank and then 4 blanks. I believe. Is that correct, Respawn?
Yes. R blank G blank and then 4 blanks.
4? But that would be 3 on one hand.
Yeah, R blank G blank and then
Isn't there
4.
supposed to be an A somewhere?
There
Found out
was.
Because
There was.
because I used the stupid thing. So it's
Yeah,
like
I know. I'm trying to remember where the placement of the A was.
it was between the R and the G.
Okay.
Anyway, attempt number 2.
All right, thinking about protecting the town?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your force.
Ow.
And then you got no successes, but you have now gotten another letter. The second to last one.
R blank.
It's an S. You're now at 3 charges.
Alright.
All right.
Bro over here playing fucking Minecraft.
Just punching a tree constantly, and it's not
Pretty
working.
much. The fourth letter is an E.
1, 2, 3, and then 4.
So you've got R blank G E blank blank S blank.
You got that wrong.
Oh.
Come
Oh,
on.
never mind. Give me
Yeah,
a sec. I'm working on it here. I'm throwing the best
All right,
like
all
I.
right. Yeah, the S is second to last. And Trevor, whenever you would like to punch again.
Punch.
All right, and you're now at 4 charges, so roll
Punching
4d6. No extra successes.
You are not having
Tree
a
still
good.
stands. The last letter is an E.
Okay. R space G E space S E.
And also the number of petals on the back of the gloves is also growing.
Yeah.
Now at 5 charges, so roll 5d6. You get 1 extra success, so that's 2. The tree does
Hey.
shudder a bit. And then roll 1.
Gonna get that wood no way.
Actually, I should be rolling just for the letters you're missing, so 1d3, how about? Alright. So one hand now has all the letters. It is R-A-G-E blank
Rage
blank.
Rosie.
Rage Rose.
Rage
Wow.
Rose.
Yeah.
You
When
guessed it.
the hand is Rose.
Which, as some of you may or may not know, was her name when she was a boxer.
Nice.
Her, like, in the ring name, Rage Rose.
Yeah. I was there because I figured I knew that like the last hand was Rose. I'm like, what the fuck is the first one? What's our first name?
I was gonna think it was Mag Rose or something like that, like her first
Yeah,
name
yeah.
abbreviated.
I was over here like, what the fuck? Anyway.
Nope, it's her boxer name.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, fucking
So
potential
you now
two.
have 6 charges.
Yeah.
Oh god, he's gonna have the headache.
You'll be
Any.
fine.
So it's 4 successes. Let me roll for the remaining 2 letters, not that it matters too much. You got the O in Rose.
Hey.
That's what you got.
Actually, it's
Rage, and then the R is missing from Rose.
Oh, never mind.
yeah, that.
Yeah, forgot. Rage O's. It's your Ragios.
Oh, the best cereal.
Best cereal. Okay.
What happened to the tree though? Because he did get
Uh,
4.
With 4 successes, William and Allison hear, and of course Trevor gets to hear and see, as the trunk of the tree where he'd been punching cracks substantially. And
Okay.
the entire tree kind of tilts over to one side as well.
Kick it.
Hopefully, last one. Oh. Oh, okay. It just took a sec.
He's
2 extra successes for a total of 2 successes, and the last letter is revealed. It is Rage Rose.
Now the question is Trevor okay? Feeling
Trevor's
wise.
fine. Trevor seems fine.
Okay, so it's definitely not like the demon that gave Kelly a headache.
It,
So
should we
I
just should we just follow through with like fucking this tree over, or do you want to like try again? Because I literally have all of these now.
It's up to you.
For Respawn, how much time has passed while we've been doing this?
It's been a good bit of time. Right. It's not exactly like the 3 of you have watches on your person, but it's still dark out, and the clouds have just about completely obscured the stars.
All right.
Whereas, where it was partially cloudy before, it is now very cloudy.
All right. Give it a good one more swing. We'll finish it off later. But right now we have a bigger prize to go after. So we'll regroup after that.
Fair enough.
1 success. Goes to show that even with as many dice in the world, you can still sometimes not get much.
sometimes.
Anyways. So, William shrugs. Let's go ahead and, while they're probably walking back, we'll cut back to the people at the treehouse. How's it going there?
I have been fiddling with stuff in the box.
Alright, give me a calculate roll so you can try to figure out what and where and how to put this all together. You have a basic idea of what might work.
What might work, what might not. Alright, so
Give me a tinker roll, and we'll say that that's the extent of the time you have. You managed to start putting it together.
alright. Good stuff.
You're not entirely certain of it, though. You might consider having Mr. Ryder give it a look before you
Wow.
actually, before you actually try to use it.
What is it's so wait. It's I don't even have the housing for it. Wait, let's say
I mean this. Yeah, like I'm talking about the circuitry specifically. Like obviously you can't use it yet, but if you could, you probably don't want to.
I don't want to bet this thing to backfire again.
Exactly. Like you had a basic one success's worth of idea how to put it together, and then got the exact same amount of success in actually recreating that idea. but it might be a good idea to have someone who's more experienced with this have a look at it before you take it, before you do anything else with it.
Okay, so it's not finished,
I
but
think the
it's
test
at the
is on
point
the
to where
video.
if you were to finish with it, I can
It,
make
it's at the
progress.
it's at the point where where you believe he could probably finish it up pretty easily and or
Okay.
fix what few mistakes you might have made, assuming that you did that well on your first attempt.
Okay.
Or, you'd have to get a lot more successes to actually get it to a workable state.
Does this count for my circuits and circuit board on my components needed for project? I can check that off as a 1.
I'd say check that off, but in parentheses,
Yeah, I'm putting a note underneath.
a note about, hey, I should probably have Mr. Writer take a look at this.
Yeah. Okay.
So Kelly, do you have any desire to do anything?
She's kind of lost in her own head currently.
All right.
She's kind of doing her iconic rubbing at the palm of her right hand.
She's just standing around. She's sitting down somewhere.
She's kind of sitting down.
Can
Alright.
Riley just like grab her arm and be like, "You need to breathe."
Sir Mittens has taken up residence in lab
Yeah. Kelly,
because it is comfortable and warm.
Yeah. Kelly, you need to breathe. The more you walk around, the more you're making me answer.
I'm not walking around. I'm sitting. You see
just-
the mongoose in my lap?
Yeah, sorry. You need to calm down. You're making me antsy that you're making me vision you.
What?
You just seem, I don't know, you seem like you got a lot on your mind. What's going on?
I'm sorry, were you not there 5 minutes ago when...
No, I understand that, but you should be
I
more
know.
calm. We have a plan now again.
I know, I'm trying to be funny.
How
out here.
dare you? God.
I'm just trying to be funny.
I would like to stab God. And wing him. I would like to stab God with the Xeno knife.
No, we are not stabbing God.
Kelly, you need to take a deep breath. The worst thing that could happen is Allison attempting to stab God. That's not possible.
I'm sorry.
Just
Throws a
Just
knife at the
breathe,
sky,
alright?
it disappears.
we have a
God.
plan now. We're gonna take care of this. All right, everything's gonna go back to normal.
I feel like I goofed up badly.
What? How did? Again, I told you it's fine. You made progress. We know that she's alive to a certain extent, in the gloves.
Yeah, but Trevor would have a heavier punch for the dude ready if it wasn't for the fact that I wasted it.
Listen, whether or not we would have had the charge, we probably still would have scrambled around trying to figure out what we should have done, whether or not we had the charge. All right? The information we found out now is valuable, so it's important, so you didn't make a mistake. All right? There are going to be hiccups down the road either way.
Mm.
All right? We're in a lot better position now that we've learned. If we didn't make mistakes, we'd probably be in a worse position than we are now.
It also doesn't help that we're actually trying. I know we don't really have much of a choice in the matter of things.
Yes.
But it's still scary in the fact of. I know I should be used to it by now, but the factor of the drawings I've been drawing up.
Listen, these premonitions, or I don't know, fate drawings, whatever you want to call them. All right, they shouldn't, keep you down in a sense. They're scary. I know. It's probably very weird to see these things come, to fruition now or in the future. But is worrying about them and being scared of them going to help you in any way, shape, or form?
No, but.
There's a fine line that I've learned from living in the basement with being scared of things and being prepared. You cross that line, you go crazy. It's okay to not be prepared for some things.
It's just.
You learn to
I
adapt.
thought when I first did these dumb drawings that I literally was just, oh, I just had a bad case of I hit my head too hard when I was a kid or something. That's probably why I'm drawing these weird pictures when I'm blacking out or something. Not the fact that I'm apparently fortune reading.
I mean, it's kind of a better talent than rolling your eyes in the back of your head or some other weird talent from talent shows in school. So I mean, to
And
be honest,
truthfully,
Kelly, you
I already had a hard time as it is trying to be comfortable in a sense of things. Because she raises up her hands and just kind of shows the spottiness of her skin. It's sort of not fun being the only kid in town. Being kind of like this.
Kelly, I'm going to be blunt with you. Trying to fit into society is going to be near impossible for not only you, but for any of us. On behalf of the outer space area of not Earth, I can assure you that trying to fit in with any other planet, Earth in particular, is impossible. So I need you to
You
do your
say that as
best.
if you've been outside of Earth.
I haven't, but I'd like to think that half of my genes are. Because they are kind of out there. Here's the thing. None of us are normal. Allison lives out in the middle of the forest as a nature walkman. If he walks into any other school, anywhere in the United States or the world for that matter, he'd probably be the biggest outcast. Trevor's this rock star junkie that, doesn't talk to a lot of kids and listens to music. He's not exactly normal either. Alright? And I shouldn't have to explain myself. Because I don't think the teachers at school would like having a hybrid in their school and knowing about it. And it's bad enough that half of the kids know I don't have a home, and I live in a tree in the middle of the forest with a mongoose.
Kella looks down at her lap.
I mean, Sir Mittens, we thought Sir Mittens was like a cat for
Or
a
a
good couple
ferret.
months, or a ferret for a good couple months. And he wasn't even a ferret.
Sir Mittens has decided that it is no longer time to be in the lab, and has left the lab, grabbed one of Kelly's overly long sleeve in his mouth, and is trying to pull it into the wall hole he nests in, in order to take it comfy with him.
See, even Sir Mittens knows.
Kelly's gonna just try pulling her sleeve back.
You pull your sleeve. It takes a second to get it out of the hole, and there's a Sir Mittens attached to the end of it, still with his teeth embedded and still like trying to
Can-
yank on it.
Can I get my sleeve back, please, Sir Mittens?
It takes a bit of coaxing, but eventually he lets go and just stares at you. Not necessarily angrily, but a little like, how dare you?
If it makes you feel any better, I'll get you something very comfy that you can drag into your little home.
Yes, plus you have the insulation in the wall. You should be fine, you little mongrel.
Kelly goes for a pet before the mongoose kind of goes back to his hole.
Yeah, you get a little touch of his fur, and then he just goes nah, and then runs off.
He's a child, but he's gonna be like that for a little bit. But
Meanwhile,
back to the point. All right, trying to fit in is not what you should be doing. I mean, you're the most unique person I've met in this town. All right, so why hide it? I
It
mean,
just
am I?
feels off.
Well, yeah, 'cause you're weird. We all are. We are that group of people in any high school movie that is the nerd group that nobody wants to hang out with, unless they
can I
benefit from it.
can I say bullshit on that front?
One sec, let me check with this movie camera, see if I can legit make this reference.
Because you say that there's no one hanging around us. Then we got William, we got James. Sometimes the O'Malley brothers are chill enough to hang around us.
We have the majority of the school.
Okay, the only reason we're popular is because A, we fight aliens for a living. B, we give them like a tree house to hang out in, and C, we gave specifically the O'Malley brothers. We give them things to punch.
Truly, we haven't even.
Cross between Scooby-Doo and The Breakfast Club. Let's be honest.
But I would like to announce, what's with all the sappy shit all of a sudden? We're about to commit a murder.
Okay, I'm getting in my last wholesome moment. Kill someone.
Before,
All right, get over here then if you're
before we
done.
killed someone.
We've been done. It's like this. Nothing's been said about like, do we move yet? Do we wait?
You
Get
guys
over
can call.
here.
Yeah, you guys can walk
Interrupt our
as
wholesome
you.
moment. Do it. The ferret tried to steal things.
the
Mug.
ferret, the
Yo, we're
mon-
gonna go kill people. The gloves are charged. You guys good?
Jesus. Alright.
Uh,
Yeah, William, get over
Murder
here.
time. Let's go.
Alright, are we ready? I made some progress on the circuit board, so we should be good. But I need to get it okayed by Mr. Ryder, but we should be
Are
fine.
we talking physically or mentally? Because they're two different answers for me.
You literally punched a tree for a solid like hour.
what
You
we
wanna talk-
believe would be punching a tree. We don't exactly know where these guys were.
Haha, I was punching a tree for about an hour, and my hands surprisingly don't hurt.
Okay.
I watched him punch a tree. Made me think of a video game.
Alright, so Trevor, you're not allowed to do anything besides walk behind us because we don't want to waste that charge.
It's kind of hard to waste that charge.
I was about to say, I don't think these wear off.
Alright, we're punching through the door.
Unless Miss Rosie possesses him, I think we should be good with charges.
Well, as long as he doesn't take off the gloves.
Okay.
Be careful with that wording around the gloves. I don't know what the fuck the difference is
Okay.
now.
Well, that's why I'm saying we should be careful, so we should limit how we use Trevor.
We just don't talk about those at all.
Okay.
Simple as that. We just talk about Trevor
Are
and what
we
he's
all...
wearing. There we
It's
go.
fine, guys. I cast fist.
Oh my god.
Shush, we don't know if that'll trigger something. Let's go.
Alright, come on, let's walk.
Okay.
Kelly,
Kelly
you
gets
gonna-
up.
Yeah, okay.
Also, while you guys were gone, Sir Mittens was sitting in my lap for a few. He tried taking my scarf with him in one of the cubby holes.
Yeah, well, the
Nice.
little hoarder's got a whole lot of things. So I have...
Do you even know what he has in there?
He wanted his own space, alright? The dang weasel wanted his own space. Honestly, you know, he probably, like, keeps a treasure trove. He's probably got some rocks and...
I gotta check whether or not mongooses are part of the weasel family or not.
Do
You
we
see me
see
to
anyone?
Google this stuff while we're walking towards a murder?
I can
Cease and desist, both of you.
Smartphones aren't even invented yet. What is a smartphone?
Alright, so do we see anyone like walking around out here?
Nope, doesn't seem to
Late
be
night.
not a person inside.
Mask
the
and
world.
hood is back up.
Yeah.
I said, Trevor, get the glasses on.
I was about to say, I wear sunglasses at night. Fuck it. I think that song's old enough. Let me check.
God, you're gonna Google this. You're like, fuck with.
The hood comes
Yeah.
down, the gloves come on.
no.
The
Go
welder's mask does not come off during murder.
Let us sculpt your
Ah,
mind.
it came out in '83. I totally could play it right now as a meme.
Okay.
Sticky, beaky, cheeky, breaky.
Why are we being sneaky? He knows we're coming.
He doesn't know we're coming back. He knows we keep.
No one would be stupid enough to return to the crime scene.
Exactly.
Exactly. The ultimate deception.
Alright,
Fucking
so
like,
we're at the door.
just, you
Alright,
do-
you guys go up to the door.
Kelly's gonna just chill back a little bit before.
Are the
doing
lights
so.
still on, actually?
The lights are still on, at least the same ones that were on last time.
He's expecting us. I feel it.
I'm gonna check the door, see if it's locked.
It is locked.
Okay. I know how to beat these locks.
Cast fist. No.
No, the idea is I take something smooth and I just run it through it and just press the lock out. Because these are old blocks, they're not good ones.
Are you doing the credit card swipe between the
Yeah,
door? Have you broken into buildings before? Wait a minute.
There's a reason agents are good at being the rogue. He secretly is one in real life.
Give me a tinker roll.
Tinker roll? Okay.
Yes, you're messing with a lock. It's mechanical.
Kick. I am not
Nope.
good at this.
Oh
I will
my
go with my
god, give it
next
here.
best.
Give it
Okay.
here. Just I take the card and I just swipe it.
All right, you hear the door go click, and the door opens easily.
You just
Alright,
paid
Like
the
a
door to open
mouse.
the okay.
get in there, you guys.
Sneaky beaky cheeky. I'm gonna start sneaking now. Now that we're actually in a building and committing crime, I'm being sneaky.
We're committing the crime.
That we've officially committed the illegal.
Can we change the stream name to "We're Committing Crimes"?
No.
Time to whack up war crimes.
No, but in the highlight variation of
Okay.
the stream, I'm gonna change it to that.
Committing crime. Hell yeah.
Cheeky beaky. I am sleeping. I'm moving a bit ahead of the group to see if I find anything.
Yeah, he's scouting.
All right.
Scouty time.
So far, all you can really see is, well, the basic lobby of a business. There's a place where a secretary would be. There's some elevators. There's doors to bathrooms and stairs, and not a whole lot else of interest.
Are both of the elevators down here?
No, is there?
What'd you say?
Uh
Respawn?
oh.
Respawn.
We lost
Yeah, I think-
Respawn.
I think you hit your mic, bud.
Oh no, we have lost God.
I killed God. Yes.
We just Adam and Eve this bitch.
Also, I quickly looked up. Mongooses are not part of the weasel family.
Good that I don't have a traitor in my treehouse.
They are part
Respawn,
of. They're
Hang on.
Go ahead.
Respawn, are you good?
Yes.
Okay.
What do I? Is it both the elevators here? Because you were like chopping up when I asked.
How would you know?
I see if they open.
You go and you press the buttons.
Fuck it, I'm gonna press the buttons.
You press the
Maybe
buttons.
it's one of the two people who have dads that worked in the office before. Maybe should go in.
Well, they
Nah.
work in a different office.
Yes, but I would think the layout would be similar in the sense of them recognizing what an elevator looks like.
No, I know it's an elevator. I'm seeing if they're down here on this floor.
Yeah, because normally the doors are closed and such.
So I don't call the elevator. I just hit the door button.
Normally
It
the
doesn't open.
normally
That's
there
not
isn't.
on the outside normally.
Yeah, normally
Isn't-
there isn't a door open button on the outside.
Ah, well, shit. Well, call the elevators.
All right, you call the elevators. There's two of them. You call both.
Do they open immediately, or does it take them a little bit? Like, do I hear the elevator?
I'm getting there. One of them does not immediately open, and you see the light turn on to let you know that it's on its way. The other one opens immediately.
What floor
Yeah,
would
that
he
can-
be on then?
Probably the third or fifth. Wait, how many floors are there? No,
Quite
fuck it.
a-
Doesn't matter.
Go inside the elevator and find out, dingus.
From the looks
That's up
of
to
from the windows, they're probably near the top.
You know, poke my head in and look at the floor buttons to see how many floors there.
There are 8 floors.
8. Also, have you guys been following, or did you just kind of like stay
Oh
back?
yeah, no, I've been just kind of sitting up by the receptionist desks, writing notes in the sticky notes and placing them all over the computer monitor.
What are you?
Cause chaos for the next day. When they
2
come
o'clock
find
meeting
it.
been moved to 4. 5 o'clock lunch has been moved to 6. Terry's taking off work.
But yes, I am trailing behind Allison.
Kelly's gonna be cautionary because she's the only one with the group that doesn't have any means of protection.
I'm just gonna
Fire
wait for
security
the
guard.
We'll wait for the wait for the other elevator.
So you guys are just waiting for both
Yes.
elevators?
Yes.
Alright, so the second elevator arrives, and there's now 2 open elevators waiting.
None in them.
No one in either.
Okay, so
I
what's the
just
point of
realized
calling these?
time for elevator trip.
Oh, sure. Okay, we're just gonna ride the elevator to this fucker's office.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Screw it. Get in. Let's go.
Alright.
Seriously, we're doing this.
We're doing
We're
this.
fucking doing this apparently. would you like me to provide elevator music?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Aye. Any requests?
What do you think it's volleyball or
Something classical.
Just like Riley
don't
puts
think I
one
have
more
much of
sticky
that.
note on the computer that says "Fire Karen," and then I get another sticky note, quickly write it, put it on the side of the elevator that says "Out of order," and then I just get in the elevator.
So you're all in the elevator.
Kelly's hesitantly comes in.
We hit the 8th floor.
All right. The
Trevor,
elevator.
music.
The elevator closes the door and shudders a bit as it takes you guys upwards.
No. Let's the
Wait.
music boy. Let's do the
Okay,
bird.
Trevor, get some jams. Hang on.
Again, any preferences or requests?
We need classic elevator music.
Something
Classic.
classical.
I have very little of that.
Well, classical isn't something a bit more classic in terms of
Do you
any
not
genre.
have Phineas and the Ferb tones literally as elevator music? Why don't the fuck?
No, why would I? What the fuck? I use YouTube for this shit. I don't know how
Okay,
to
play
soundboard.
some classic rock then.
Thank you.
Ah, man's over here not having elevator music in his playlist.
No, I don't.
Don't got a mixtape just for riding in the elevator.
Of course I don't. Why would I?
Well, you need one now because we're in an elevator.
Actually, this is appropriate. One sec. I know exactly what to do.
If it's, make sure the date is right.
I did.
Okay.
The sucky part of using YouTube ads.
Just copy and paste in the sense of activating the rhythm bot.
Exclamation point play, if I remember correctly.
Oh my god.
Mm.
For ladies and gentlemen on my stream end, because I'm keeping the rhythm bot on the mute,
Copyright infringement.
he just played the final countdown.
So please replace that as you see fit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just put down. That's the song that we just started playing. So.
All right.
This is what we decided to die to. Okay.
Or to murder someone too.
Someone's dying tonight. It's either us or them.
Also,
Exactly.
since we brought the bot in this, feel free to remember that you do have theme songs and that you might not need them, but you might want to, depending on how things play out.
As I now pull up said theme song.
Yes. So, the elevator is slowly making its way up, and you are all not necessarily squished, but all just in there together.
We just vibing.
Yeah, suppose
Surviving
so.
as best as we can.
You're welcome.
We got fucking Battle Bard with the sunglasses at night, the fucking knockoff rogue. Then we have fucking the human torture man over here. And we have Kelly. We just have Kelly. We need to give Kelly a gimmick for an outfit when
Any
we're
other
crimes.
planet.
Wait, what do you say?
We need to find a criminal outfit for Kelly.
Oh my god.
No.
We
We need to get her a criminal jumper, like the black and white stripes.
Oh my god.
Wait, I just had a stupid idea. Trevor's criminal outfit, he just dresses up like a greaser. He's close enough as is already.
Tunnel snakes rule.
Oh my god, you
I'm
guys.
trapped in there with the rat roaches.
Just goes full greaser for when committing crimes. Like, why is it's like, who's this fucking grease looking
You
dude?
guys hear that snapping fingers in the background?
Okay,
Anyway,
where we are currently in the elevator?
You guys have hit about the 6th floor at this point. You're almost there.
Kelly, what would you like to dress up as for being a criminal?
oh fuck yeah.
We need a criminal persona.
Oh
So we
my
We need
god.
criminal personas in case anyone tries accusing us for this.
I mean, I'm like,
I'm-
what?
I'm
literally-
sorry, it's kind of hard to hide the fact that, the markings on my skin.
It's got sort of ski mask, maybe some goggles. I'm thinking maybe like a mechanic's outfit, maybe?
Can I be the guys from Men in Black?
That'll work. No one will suspect it.
I mean, I'm pretty much a leather jacket away from being a greaser, so I may as well just go with that.
Wait, was Men in Black like in the 80s or was that a 90s thing?
I think it's
Hold
a
on,
90s
let
thing.
me see.
Either way, we're inventing the Men in Black now. Fuck it.
We're inventing the Men in Black. The Men in Brown.
It is a 1997 film.
97.
Okay, good.
We're in 80s.
Yeah.
Next time.
All right. So
So you guys, it moves away from the 6th floor, and you guys feel the elevator slowing down,
The fuck?
I think the
and
elevator was
the little thing over the door hits 7 and stops.
Oh, he called the elevator. He called the elevator.
The door slowly opens, and past the doors, the lights are actually on, unlike every other floor of the building. And standing there in the hallway outside the elevator is a tall, black trench-coated figure in a hat, wearing a new pair of glasses.
Morning, Smiley.
Smiley got a new pair of glasses after the last time you broke them.
I'm gonna steal his glasses this time.
Shall we?
He still has that smile on his face,
I don't.
that ever-present one.
So would you
And
like a
he-
sandwich?
This is not the time. Get out. Do the thing.
We're stuck in the elevator with this dude in front of the
Trevor,
door.
do the thing.
He takes a step towards you.
Like, 1 sec.
Punch
Do
the
you-
thing.
Do the thing. I hear
Do the
thing.
pro-
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
You're
Protect.
the only one.
I do the thing.
You have
I
one
fucking
thing.
What's in your mind?
Fucking protecting those behind me. There we go.
You got a success. And as with before, he skids backwards a little bit on the rug. And looks down at you.
The thing didn't work again.
Get even angrier.
No,
That doesn't work.
No, you need to feel it in your heart. Protect,
don't.
man.
Simba.
It's bad enough to whack you in the back of the head.
Bye.
Should I try the thing again?
Yes,
Before
do
he
the
starts?
The thing again. Just keep doing the thing until the thing works.
Until it dies.
No, be careful because he's not just a tree.
Alright, you get 3 successes, and with the second punch, you send him not necessarily flying backwards, but he is knocked off his feet and knocks over a cubicle wall behind him. And he starts to pick himself up slowly and rigidly.
Everyone out of the elevator
Yeah,
before
we're
we get
getting
stuck in
out of
there.
the elevator. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're getting
yeah,
out of the
yep,
elevator.
yep.
Well, let's go. Let's
Yep,
go.
yep. We move out of the elevator.
Riley rolls up his sleeves. Weapons ready.
Alright, you guys are on a fairly basic office floor. Around the edges, there are walls with, corner and otherwise just wall offices, but the primarily open space is taken up by a bunch of cubicles and little walkways between them.
All right.
Fair-
Kelly's
Fairly
gonna
standard.
stay behind the group in the sense of things. Because again, no means of defense.
Stay behind Bug Boy. Let me and Trevor do the most of this.
Yep. I will be Kelly's shield.
Because I would position myself in front of both of them and beside Trevor.
As do.
Hit him while he's down, Trevor. Knock him
Tag
So
down.
team of
he's-
blockhead.
So he's standing himself up, and he is now upright once more.
Mm-hmm.
And he seems to just be flexing his fingers. Like, his hands are just kind of down by sides. And he seems to just be, like, flexing his fingers, like, back and forth. And you can all hear cracking of joints.
Yo, he squared up.
Mm,
We fucking around to find
mm.
out.
I
Fuck
don't
around
like-
and find out, boys.
I was about
Hit
to
him
say,
again.
We were expecting a fight.
Trevor,
Yeah,
you got any gems for this kind of situation?
I got an idea for one.
If you need to hand me the bag, I can get your music going. Seeing I'm not
Thank
doing
you.
anything.
Because I think I'm gonna need this right now. I am playing my favorite song.
Oh.
Favorite song is
Yes.
beginning.
Aw, fuck yeah, let's do this shit.
So, give some more context. The song that was just started playing is AC/DC's "Shoot the Thrill."
This is the good
Right.
shit. We don't even have guns.
Give
Yup.
him a good one, Trev.
Alright. Just
So
fucking.
describe in detail what you're doing.
Loading the gun, pulling back the hammer, and shooting the dumb bitch. No.
Alright. Just in a ready stance, trying to mimic what he attempted to learn from Rosie while she was still the shadow boxer best he can. Straight jab, straight to his chest again.
All right. So you're just punching him right in the chest.
Yep.
All right. Your fist connects with his chest. He is sent backwards again, knocking over a few more cubicles in the process, and kind of coming to a stop right at the wall.
Did we hear a crack or anything?
No. Most of the stuff he just got sent through was, movable terrain, and it moved before any part of his anatomy did.
Okay.
But he's managed to stay on his feet.
Kelly's gonna look
Fucker's
around.
tougher than a tree, goddamn.
He needs to be pinned. You're gonna be sending him
Going to
flying all
suck.
over the place.
You said he stopped right in front of a wall, right?
Yeah, he managed to stop right before the wall. So he's just kind of standing in front of it at the moment.
Trevor's gonna rush and go for a follow-up with the other arm, pretty much going to connect for the chest and trying to follow through as best he can to push him into the wall.
All right, so just sprinting across the collapsed cubicle walls, jumping and trying to punch him dead in the chest or some such.
Yes.
All right, give me a roll. Give me a roll for that.
What roll?
To punch.
Was it force on this one?
Yeah.
It's a 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna double it.
8.
Favorite songs mean I'm allowed to bend the rules, so we're double.
Yes.
So with 4 successes, your fist connects with his chest, pushes him into the wall. You'd all hear some small amounts of cracking, and then he goes through the wall.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
And
Did you just send him outside?
and it's dark on the other side into the office, but
Oh,
you
he's in
do
office.
hear wood splintering and the very delicate cracking of glass, but not the shattering or breaking of it.
Okay.
Anyone got a light?
Um. Kelly digs into her bag and pulls out her flashlight.
Just kind of shine it across the way at the hole.
Yeah.
You would see him dislodging himself from the window that had uh, bowed out a little bit from the force, but hadn't broken.
Maybe
As he
let's.
slowly starts walking back towards Trevor.
Okay.
So on you, Trevor, because I can't do anything with that armor.
I was about to say, I can't even tell if it's cracking or not.
Okay.
Thank you,
Kelly's
Kelly.
gonna. To investigate, you damn box.
Smart.
Did Kelly notice anything?
You don't necessarily notice anything about him that you didn't already notice. I mean, you did hear that slight cracking sound earlier, but it's not sure
Yeah.
if that was his bones or the wall behind him.
Okay. Yeah. So
Alright,
Kelly's.
Yeah, no, what? I'll save that part. It's only one success.
Oh, I don't
Oh
see
my
shit.
God.
Trevor doesn't notice.
Allison
He-
went. Riley, what
he's-
about you guys? Allison's nope.
I'm
Riley.
not built around investigating. I'm built around hitting things.
As the
So-
song is fading, he's stepping out of the hole in the wall and reaches over to a switch on the wall.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He's turning off the lights. He's gonna turn off the lights.
A few things are going to happen.
Kelly's gonna look around quickly for a switch nearby
He's
as
got
soon
his
as.
own song.
So, one, he is going to turn off the lights as things go dark, aside from what Kelly's flashlight illuminates, as she's the only one who had one out at the moment. Secondly, you're going to watch as his hand rips open a fire alarm and pulls one of the wires, setting off the sprinklers in the ceiling. So everything is now very much wet.
Oh.
And you all feel a sort of dread.
Oh no. We need to go.
So Respawn just played another song. What is? This is
The
the
Silent.
Silent by what?
Tragic Tantrum, I believe.
I can't I can't spell this band name, so
Tragic Tantrum.
can't spell chat.
There you go.
Anyway.
And he will, and in the light of Kelly's flashlight, you will all see as bits of red start to erupt from his hands.
Oh.
told you he was the source. Man out here.
And red tendrils are burrowing their way out of his hands and starting to feel about in the air as he starts to walk towards Trevor, who is basically right in front of him.
I was about to say, I'm gonna start backstepping the second I catch a glimpse of those.
Watch your surroundings. Watch your surroundings.
Roll move, because remember, you ran across collapsed cubicles to get to him, so backwards is back
Yeah.
over them. You manage not to trip, but it's close, as he's just stalking towards you slowly.
Allison!
Okay. We're not gonna be able to hold out without the lights, are we?
Hold on.
And it's either we focus on where we're trying to go, or we focus the light on him. That's bad. Okay.
Riley, take a look in my bag. See if there's another flashlight.
I can try. Okay. Can I? Is there another one in?
I don't know if Trevor actually gave Kelly her extra flashlight.
Go back, yeah. I don't have it
Yeah.
anymore.
Okay, so the second flashlight should be in there then.
Okay, I will grab the second flashlight and illuminate where the man's is.
All right.
If keep that flashlight on him. I'm gonna look around for a light switch.
Yep.
I'm going to try and stay near Trevor and just slash at the tendrils if they get too close to us.
All right. With which knife?
I don't want to waste charges, but I'm not sure if a normal knife will cut it. Fuck it, I'll stick to using the normal knife to now just, like, fend it back.
Oh my God, yes.
The one time the roll comes in use.
So Kelly, what are you trying to figure out?
Where's a light switch to turn on the lights instantly?
There's the one he used just a second ago.
Yes, but is there one near the elevators?
Uh,
I would think so.
Searching around with the flashlight, you do find one.
She instantly turns on back on the lights.
The lights are back on, and you can all more clearly see that, yes, he has parasitic red tendrils reaching out of his hands towards Trevor as he's getting very close.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to switch to the Xeno killer. Because I'm
Is his
just going.
chest busted? We have to see that. If you got an opening, we got an opening.
So, Allison, what are you doing?
Gonna see. Do I see any cracks in his chest plating? I guess.
You don't.
Fuck.
Not through the
Do I?
trench coat.
What about his hands?
I mean, he has slight breaks there where the parasitic tendrils are coming out.
Dumb plan time.
No.
God.
Okay.
Trevor, give him a good whack. I'm gonna go try and stab his hand. So this is the plan.
If you're going for his hand, then I got this. He's aiming straight for his shoulder.
You're trying to punch the guy in the shoulder? Trevor?
Oblivion?
Okay.
Oh,
Hello?
his sister. Okay.
Hello. Okay,
Hello?
we're good. Never mind. Okay, cool. Never mind.
So, 3 successes. Your fist collides with his shoulder where it's covered by the trench coat, but I'm also going to need a move because that means going past his hands where the tendrils are reaching out.
Shit.
No!
He manages to grab onto you.
I'm going to go and try and cut the tendrils off.
All right. Go ahead and make your roll with whichever knife you're using. Keep in mind your regular knife is a +2 and the Xeno Slayer knife is a +3.
I've just dubbed it Xenoslayer because I don't know what else the fuck to call it.
I'm
Other
only
than
calling
funky
it that because that's the name you're using to avoid confusion.
2 successes.
Yeah, that's 2 successes. Uh,
That was bot.
that was the bot because the song ended.
Mhm.
So you managed to get Trevor out of there before the grab can be properly initiated. But you are now in danger yourself.
That's fine.
You want to try to roll move?
Sure. This can only end badly.
It didn't end badly.
No,
All
because
right.
I'm going closer to him.
No.
Oh, you're getting closer in?
I'm trying to go for his actual hand to stab into it. That's my
All right.
plan.
All right, well, give me another force roll then to try and stab his hand with this quick maneuver you're doing.
1 success.
1 success. He grabs your sleeve and give me just a regular force roll because he's trying to force your arm. So I want to see how good you're able to. You two are kind of stuck there, like
Ooh, he countered.
Trevor?
okay. So what's happening? We'll go from everyone else's perspective. Allison, tried to stab the knife into him. He grabbed Allison's forearm, is preventing it from going any further, but has also managed to turn it around. So now Allison is using pretty much all the strength she has to prevent him from stabbing her with her own knife as she's holding it, you know?
Oh, God!
Oh wait, fuck. Oh god, my brain is doing things because physics and shit.
Also, Allison, you can feel things trying to burrow into your arm, which is making holding this a lot harder.
Aw, fuck.
So the
I
knife
can't
is
believe you done
slowly
this.
so the knife is slowly getting closer to stabbing you.
Ah,
Okay.
Fuck, because this is actually a move for breaking a person's arm if his arm is in the position I think it is.
All right.
Trevor's gonna go for like his elbow, like from up underneath.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, he's going. I'm going for that shit.
You're going for
So
that
that-
shit.
Yeah, because the way of breaking a person's arm.
Do it. Do it then. You have the gloves. Make the smack. That's not smacking!
he's using a.
That is.
2 successes. You smack his arm and you hear things break a little, and suddenly from inside the trench coat, more tendrils erupt, trying to reach out for Trevor in retaliation, as the elbow is now at a strange, not broken, but not comfortable angle.
Gross.
Oh God.
Trevor, you're gonna have to roll to move because
I was about to say, where is my move?
Oh no, Riley, I think you may need to go in.
Oh, God
Okay.
damn it.
I have a plan and it's horrible.
Oh
Alright.
God.
If
What's-
there was ever a time for this, it's now. Favorite song time.
Oh my God.
Here we go again, boys.
uh,
And this is Bat Out of Hell by Meatloaf.
I would actually like to do a thing real quick because one, it failed to play, so give it a sec. Before you try it again, one, I want to make sure this is the action you want to take because I have an exact thing I want to do, and it's gonna seem like a bad idea at first, but trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Oh my God.
Why
Is
is
that
it
good
that I
for
don't
us
feel
or good for
confident that
you?
God has a bad idea?
It's not a bad idea.
Well, the thing
It's
is it an idea for you or an idea for us? Is what I'm going to.
Agent, is this what you want to have happen?
I'm kind of tempted to see what
Tre-
God has in mind.
What am I
Trevor's in danger. You're on the verge of being stabbed by the Xeno killing.
Where's William?
And you music, but William's holding the elevator in case you guys need to make a quick getaway. He's
That-
not exactly a fighter.
Fair enough.
Right, skateboard.
What are you gonna be doing, Refund?
I mean, it's no fun if I tell you. I need to know what Agent's answer is. If you need a second to think about it, I'll give you that.
So here are your options, Agent. You could otherwise try to fight this yourself, or you let Jesus take the wheel.
Let DM take the wheel.
Well, the thing is, the DM's also trying to kill us right now, so I'm not sure how much faith that gives him.
He's got multiple personalities, sort of. We can't exactly know what's going to happen, and I'm kind of intrigued what God has in mind for you.
Guys, let's just give him a second.
Because my plan originally was do the song and try and break free and drag Trevor back. And then
Agent,
go. Yes.
Agent, I'm not going to take control of your character. I'm just going to make one little thing happen, and then you are back in control. The song starts. Everything happens.
Okay.
The question is, are you willing to allow me to have this one thing happen?
Fuck it, why not?
So, you can see Trevor's in danger. The knife is nearly plunged into you, and your arm is getting weaker as you can feel things trying to burrow through you. And then the knife does finally stab into you, and you can watch. Everyone who has a good line of sight on it can watch as it pumps one of those doses of orange fluid under your skin. And quite suddenly, you feel pretty good. In fact, you feel pretty powerful. You feel a little warm, a little hot under the collar. You can everyone else can practically see steam rising out of your pores instead of sweat. And you can actually feel the parasites that were trying to burrow into you starting to wither from the heat.
What the
You
fuck?
feel a lot stronger. Take it
That's
away.
one way of going out of it.
Oh my God.
Well, push the parasite back, I guess, and try and get it to let go of my arm.
So you're
So essentially
You-
trying
you
to
meant-
break its grip.
you do so easily. You can feel its fingers snapping as your arm wrenches free.
I wonder. I'm going to try and grab his chest. Like, push the coat aside and grab onto his chest.
In your attempts to push the coat away, you kind of rip it off of him, and you can see where there's cracked bone and pulsating red around the edges from Trevor's punch earlier.
Well, that looks
Hey.
vulnerable. If I've seen anything in a comic, I stab here. I'm going to try stabbing into the cracks.
The knife is still somewhat embedded in you.
Oh, I'm going to take that out. This sounds important.
You go ahead and you take the knife out of yourself. You can still
Ow.
feel whatever it is coursing through your veins, but it seems weaker now.
Okay. Either way, I'm going to try stabbing into his chest.
Go ahead and give me a force roll.
Oh, force roll, you said. Derp.
No, that's about what I was asking for.
Oh, okay.
4.
Four.
You plunge the knife deep into him. Waiting as the song reaches an apex there. You plunge the knife into his chest amidst the shards of what was once his chest plate, essentially. And you can see as cracks form in his teeth, as his mouth finally actually opens. His teeth formerly fused together by the parasites, as he seems to emit a wail, and the red inside of him begins to burst in little spurts of steam and gas, as he starts to almost seem to fall apart. Like some sort of puppet made out of bone finally having its strings cut as he collapses to the ground. What few parasites remain trying to swim away in the water, but not making it very far outside of their host.
Mm-hmm. That went better than expected.
And you can still feel that power in your veins.
I'm not sure if that's healthy or not.
Give me an investigate roll.
This is fine. It's just like orange juice.
Healthy or not, it fucking worked. Can we leave
I'm-
now?
I'm
Al-
good.
Al- I specifically needed to investigate from Allison. And Allison, because your favorite song is playing, give me a reroll.
Same results.
Damn.
That's unfortunate.
Eh.
Kelly's just been kind of in the back, just seeing this all go.
Mm-hmm.
So it is dead now. We know that for a fact.
It's certainly not moving anymore. And it's certainly just a bag of bones at this point.
I think our job here is
Dead.
done. I like to wait. What happened to Trevor? Because he was also being held.
Laying here, I think.
I'm gonna help Trevor.
Can we call it a night?
I think
Yeah.
we can call it a night.
Time for a dumb one-liner. Flip a quarter onto the corpse and say, "Keep the change, you filthy animal."
Oh my
I don't even
god.
think you were set up for that. I don't even think any point of that you were set up for that particular quote, but okay.
I don't give a fuck. It was worth it because he's a badger, not a badger, a weasel, and he's a big CEO. He wants money.
Yeah, we'll kill the Badger Seal next week. Come on.
Yeah.
Is this
Does
is this
this
what
make
it
us?
feels like to actually go a few rounds in a boxing ring? Because holy fuck.
I think we
New
just
respect for
committed
the
murder.
renegade.
I feel great. Let's go beat the shit out of something else.
Does Kelly
I'm good.
notice Allison? Please, I got it too.
Yeah, no. I mean, you've all been well able to see and be aware of the fact that Allison's skin has gotten a bit more red from the blood flow, and is emitting steam, despite the water sprinklers.
Where
I'm
was
more
I-
concerned
was
on
I
the
just stabbed in
injury.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Wait, where was I stabbed? Like the throat, like the chest? Where was I stabbed?
You can't tell. It's gone.
The fu- I'm keeping this knife.
You only have like.
You literally beat the shit out of him so much he exploded. Boom.
I have one charge left.
Yeah, you have one charge.
Oh, save it for a special occasion.
All I know is that I am going home, passing out. Thank God it's late as it is, so I don't have to explain to my parents why I'm soaking wet.
I was just taking a shower when you get home.
I'm going
that-
to the tree.
It is raining out at this point, by the way.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Even more water.
Let's get out of here because the fire alarm was pulled.
That's true. Fucking
right.
book it.
The fire department. Shit, shit, shit.
Jesus, motherfucker.
William gets you all into the elevator and gets you out of there.
Run.
Book it, man. The fuzz is coming.
We just murdered So
We committed larceny. No.
get the fuck out.
Let's go to the treehouse first.
Okay, bro.
You guys are just booking it out of there. Just
Wait, fuck! I didn't steal their phones. Wait a minute.
Oh my god.
Allison,
What
give
was
me
that
an,
on the list?
Allison, give me an investigate.
Okay. Invest.
And your favorite song is still going, so give me a reroll on it too. We'll get there eventually.
Eventually.
Oh my god.
do,
The
do we
dice
pack?
don't like me.
No, I should have been doing this differently. Hang on.
What?
Okay. I forgot that he should have been getting bonuses considering his current state of being.
Uh-huh.
So,
Oh.
Allison, you would notice as you guys are running through the woods that despite the rain, despite everything, you can accurately tell where just about every living thing in the forest is by smell.
Oh,
Huh.
You can tell exactly that, there's some squirrels nesting like 15 feet above you. You can tell where the nasty trees are. You can tell where every living animal is in a.
Where's the badger?
You can't smell that one because it's not close.
Damn it.
That one's not close enough, sadly.
Damn.
But you are noticing a few things that have changed now that you have been injected.
so
I am
man,
bootleg Captain America now.
Yeah, what kind of fucking super soldier serum did this bitch just get?
and why is he tomato red?
By the time you get back to the treehouse, you can feel it starting to fade.
That's gonna be a headache and a half.
Oh yeah. You know, I hear some of the adults say that that's alcoholism in a
Okay.
nutshell.
So one of the biggest concerns is, did the trees get affected? Or the plant?
Allison was still able to smell them on the way back, so Allison would know, but it's up to Allison to tell you.
Yeah, trees are still there.
Okay,
Still
so
fine?
something in the morning.
We'll check in the morning.
Okay.
We just committed a crime. We broke into a
Larceny,
building.
breaking and entering, assault, murder on the first degree, homicide,
Property damage.
that too. And getting away with it.
Like a bat out of hell.
Yeah.
Kelly kind of just sits down. Just like,
You know what? Fuck it.
what?
I'm just gonna sleep on the floor. Good night.
Oh, you're gonna. What the fuck?
Oh, you're the one that passes out after just having what is effectively a fucking steroid? How should I feel then?
You guys, you can't just crash in my home. The fuck?
You know, screw it. I could easily say we were staying at Mr. Henderson's.
Slumber party.
But we're not. You're in my house.
Yeah,
Fuck it, I'll
so.
explain it to my family later. I'll say
Fine,
fucking couldn't find his phone or some shit.
Just fucking. If you guys want to stay in the treehouse, fine. Just find a space and be quiet. Sir Mittens tends to get angry when not everyone's
Okay.
sleeping.
Sir Mittens can go
He will
sleep in
eat
his
your
own-
ears. He's a mongoose.
I will eat him as steak.
Do not eat my cute noodle.
If it bites me, I bite him.
Don't keep him awake. then.
Kelly just leans against one of the walls and just like sits.
I am face planting on the floor and sleeping.
I'm gonna take a seat and work on the computer bits again.
Before Kelly goes to bed, she takes out her journal and starts drawing to try to lessen her stress out.
All right,
Hakuna Matata.
we'll go ahead and we'll wrap up there with everyone getting some sleep.
Oh my god.
Happy Halloween, everyone.
There you go. Spooky
Pretty
shit.
much.
I'm not responsible.
You killed someone.
I have done many things.
Oh, we're gonna
based-
probably hear about something.
We're
happening
getting
in the
arrested.
next-
Don't
mean,
fucking jinx it, dude.
At most, William and Kelly.
Yes, that's the problem. William Kelly's gonna be in this crossfire.
Nah,
It's
William's
almost
too
like
cool for
we
jail.
discussed a criminal outfit for a reason.
Uh,
William's kidding.
you
William's too cool for
you
jail.
talked about it after we got to the elevator.
Well, y'all should have thought about it while y'all were in the treehouse.
Sorry if I'm having a little bit of a panic attack.
I was already
Now-
covered up. There was no way the
Now,
camera
now,
would see
everyone,
me.
now. You all did very well.
I hear
I
a
hope
button.
I hope you all had fun.
Went great. Nobody died.
God.
We burned through a lot of sick jams.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do.
You know what we should have done? Burn down the building.
We'll do that tomorrow. When it's not all wet.
So we have a checklist. We have to take down the trees and burn the building.
We don't.
Yep.
We'll see what happens to the trees next time, because we don't know if that was if it's gonna take a bit or it didn't affect the trees at all, sort of deal.
This is true.
Thing to deal with another time.
Exactly. Until then, I believe it's EXP time or epilogue for this
Mhm.
chapter.
That it is. So, you've all successfully made it through the Weasel Boss CEO / Parasites mystery.
Great.
You're now on to more bullshit.
The weasels now, the human race, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So that does mean that next time there will have been a time skip and there will be new things to deal with. Though there will be a good bit of time that you guys get to like chill with the town now that the town is not scared.
I
Now
wonder
we
what
can
happened.
meet people.
That's basically what it's gonna be. It's just like, I wonder what happened.
Yeah.
Police report is like,
Our
CEO,
entire group.
CEO fucking murdered Badger C's assets. No assets to be found.
Yep.
Truthfully, we don't know if the buy is still in the sense of, because the thing is, the buy was a pretty much just like
Bones.
yeah, bones.
I mean,
Well, the thing is, we killed the parasite that was in it.
yeah. Unless you're afraid, unless you're allergic to calcium,
No, that's the thing. It didn't leave much. It wasn't a from if people go in there, it's not going to be an obvious. Oh, it's a recent murder.
well, maybe he died a long time. Yo, fuck,
And
the
that
CEO
would and it would cause some like issues in the sense of the weasels.
There'll be a conspiracy nuts, and they'll be about us, and then they'll talk to us about it and not realize
Yo,
we committed murder.
think of it. 5 kids. A kid with orange hair, some dumbass in a bandana, an emo kid, and a crazy weird color girl psychic going after this boss CEO. I see it. It's just the
Like
dude
I
with the
said,
tin.
we are Scooby Doo mixed with Breakfast Club at this point.
Bro,
With
this one's
goosebumps.
like- hang on,
And
this
this
one's-
one kid with a skateboard.
Hang on,
And
real quick.
William was also there.
Real quick, I wanna
Let's
throw
go ahead.
this
Let's
out
go ahead
real
and
quick.
hand out experience in case anyone needs to get
What
going.
was that, agent?
Yeah.
What was that, agent?
I was just gonna say, this sounds like the plot of the ARU series in a nutshell.
Shut up.
So, did you participate in the session?
Yes.
Absolutely not.
If you did, give yourself a point. Have you been in trouble because of your problem or your relationships?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Go ahead and give yourself a point. Did you use or struggle with your pride?
Yes.
Yes.
I would say
What
I
do you
used it.
Charge headfirst at Parasite Boy. Smile.
Talking,
Go.
learning.
Go ahead and give yourself a point. Did you put yourself at risk for the other kids?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. I got
Go ahead and give yourself
stacked.
a point. Yes. Go ahead and give yourself a point. And my favorite part, have you learned something new and what is it? Who would like to go first?
The Wicked Witch of the West is dead.
We learned that Rosie is in the gloves now.
I'll accept that. Give yourself a point.
That the CEO guy was possessed by the parasites.
I'll accept that. Give yourself a point. Bogies.
Whatever is in that knife, it's dangerous to the fungus, but good lord, it's a steroid and a half for humans.
I'll accept that. Give yourself a point.
I be bootleg Captain America.
Oh my god. Can I say I made significant progress in learning how to put the circuit board together, but need to run it by Mr. Ryder first?
I'll accept that. Give yourself a point.
Okay. Hell yeah. 2, 3, 5. Up to 5, right? For skill stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only the maximum you can put your skills to is 5.
Okay.
You know, something I completely forgot to do was use the fucking lead skill.
I was thinking, it came into the back of my mind. It was like, maybe he should use the lead skill to tag team with Trevor.
Because I was telling Trevor to do a lot of things and he was doing it. I'm like, oh fuck. Think
Yeah.
about it.
Oh shit, we should have.
Oh well. You just gotta
Well,
remember it for next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll figure it out.
We'll get in the hang of it.
But yeah. With that, I am probably going to yeet and go chill with other peeps and stuff.
Later.
So,
Have a good one.
Oblivion, how was that?
Ah,
Did you have fun?
First session back after a few weeks. Boss fight immediately. Ah, yes.
And you
This
led
is
that
what I
fight.
come back to.
You led that fight, my guy.
Both Alice, Agent and Oblivion.
Yes.
And I ended it with a one-liner that made absolutely no sense.
Yeah, you weren't set up for that at all.
I
Okay,
have no
I'm
care.
gonna be sending you folks stuff to.
Alright.
So,
Bye bye. Bye audience. Hope you had a good time.
see ya,
I
audience
opened the
member,
Chili's.
and have a good night, or whatever time it is for you guys. Bye.
Bruh, straight up, in the future, Allison's gonna work at Chili's.
Bruh.
Also,